But Jesus.
Okay, so yeah, if folks are curious, that's a sample texture. This is what the walls of it look like. You may want to show Amanda. I don't think she saw it. There's the sandy type floor, and then the walls that go up and around have that sort of texture to them. It's very
Geigerian.
Yeah, well, it is Geiger art, but it's very gray and organic, and everything seems sort of either very slick or maybe damp.
God, that fucking sound's giving me ASMR, and it's not helping.
the first store you mess with,
yeah, it's giving me that ASMR tingle, and I'm just like
I'm gonna leave it on until somebody tells me not to.
You can't get through the first door. About what you think is based on the curvature, about halfway down, there's another door on the side, and as you approach, there's no roll or anything. It's quite obvious. It looks like the door has come down on the legs of somebody in combat armor.
So we would, Vibes and I would be the first ones to see it then.
Yeah. And it looks like...
How does Vibes react before I react?
Well, you know what? Oh shit, this isn't good.
Someone's crushed by a door, but a door ahead. We have legs.
Yes. It hasn't severed the body, but it looks like the door came down. Either it slides down or segments down or something, but it's obvious it comes down. And it's just above the knees. The door has hit the legs and is kind of cockeyed and wonky.
Okay. Drop, sling, because it's slung on me. Sling the rifle down. Vibes, cover.
Gotcha. I got
I'm
you.
checking. And then, yeah, I'm just going to like slowly walk over and assess the situation.
Okay. Observation roll. See what you glean from the circumstances.
Roll a dice.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
That'll do something. That'll do.
This is clearly a member of the corporate Russian security team. It's combat armor like you guys are wearing. It's just their version of it. It's a male. It looks like they may have, based on the scuffs on the armor, the door drop didn't kill them right away, but it looks like they were probably pinned and they're definitely dead.
Bled out.
You don't see any blood.
Oh, okay.
But they're definitely dead at this point.
So it's literally just like the two legs sticking out with the door.
They're facing down.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's on the backs of the thighs, right above the knee.
But I don't have the body side. I just have the two leg side.
Just the two legs, yeah. And the door, it looks like it came down and tried to push through them, and it's just a little cockeyed.
Are there easily accessible panels, like a way to open it that I know of?
No, it's the same wonky panel. That's the only thing next to the door that you can see, and the door doesn't seem to respond to you like the rest of the ship, just by your proximity. Air is good. Temperature is a little cold, but not uncomfortable, and gravity seems to be good.
Jed, you should see this.
Moving up.
Yeah, I'll just be waiting for you there to gesture, to kind of like crouch down, gesture at the legs.
Yeah. Zuni, make sure you're coming up with us. Let's not leave anyone behind to the would-be ravages of this strange ship. So legs, have we tried lifting this door, maybe forcing it up?
There's a chance I might be able to budget, but even for me, this would be hard.
You don't see any way that it rolls or swings, or you can tell from what happened that it obviously comes down.
Drops.
But
is there a gap for fingers at all?
Well, yeah, there's a little bit of a gap under the door because it didn't sever the legs.
Yeah.
It's sitting on his legs, but
I mean, I could try. I don't think this is something that even a synth can lift. But the system obviously isn't responding to us anymore, which isn't good.
I'd be willing to help you try.
We can try it, I suppose. Maybe it's a jammed gear.
Okay.
So yeah, brace myself and squat down and have the best posture possible.
Even with as strong as you are and you helping, it doesn't even
budge.
flex. Yeah.
So we can't even get it through.
You need the Brutus.
Well, obviously we're not going to go this way unless you're thermite. Unless you want to bring that thermite out.
I don't have thermite.
Oh, I thought you had the thermite.
Oh,
I got
Vibes.
there.
Well, I'll say it to Vibes then.
That's my way out, not my way in.
I suppose. Well, looking around the room, do we see any other kind of way out of here?
No, the hallway keeps going.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, it curves.
Oh, okay.
We could try. No, that won't help anything. Well, let's keep moving down the hallway.
Suppose we don't have any other choice.
Figured we could try shooting at the door, but that's not gonna. What's that gonna do?
These alloys would be impenetrable.
So it has a panel though.
And they've tried interacting with it. It doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah. So yeah, Vibes and I will reassume position and lead the group.
I'm making sure
Rifle
to
back
keep
up?
an eye on this.
Are you just spinning circles as you go to make sure
make-
something doesn't walk up behind us?
Yes.
Well, what we should be doing is moving in like it's called a rolling T, where it's basically like a pointed diamond, and you should be in the front. Vibes should be on one of your sides. I should be on the other, and she should be in back.
Yeah. It's kind of what I assumed was like some actual formation.
Make a comm tech roll.
I have no comms.
That's okay. Then roll your wits.
Okay.
Keep your wits at the
I think it's motion detector error.
Nada.
Okay.
Because that's the game.
No, it's not. You're not reading anything. You get periodic movement from your guys, but you're watching their location. You're not sure if it's the hull. You get weird echoes every now and then, like it'll hit where Angel is, and when it hits again, it's still where she is and not where she was, and then it'll hit where she was. The thing that weirds you out about it is every once in a while those echoes look like they're behind you, and that's unsettling, but there's not anything behind you. But it's you trying to use a device you're not real familiar with, obviously. So, and yeah, you guys see she's looking at this thing, and she does start looking behind her a lot, which is making Vibes even more nervous. What are you looking at? What do you got?
Eyes,
Something.
eyes forward, Vibes.
Zoom, let me see that thing.
If she doesn't know how to use that thing, she's making me nervous.
Here, I'll give it a try. Can I see the dice?
Oh.
I do have contact. All 4.
What was that sound?
Do you want to reflex that? Or stress that?
Listen to Mike's voice.
The devil in your ear.
Mike's voice is crying. You sure you don't want to know what's out there, Scoob?
No, this thing's clearly on the fritz here.
Yeah, and you see the same thing. It's where you are. You see it doesn't update for when people move, but then it catches them next time. And yeah, occasionally you'll get like a blip behind you, but then if you'll look for it again, like, oh yeah, and there's nothing there.
Damn thing.
So
made in China.
it's just it's enough to mess with you, just like it did her. So
Made in space China.
yeah, it just echoes. Yeah, you don't know what this hull is doing to your signals, but
So yeah, unless there's like something new on the wall, there's something interesting that catches especially my eyes. We're gonna try and make a beeline for where we know they should be.
okay. All right, you guys get around the back of the curve, and you can see where it goes around, and there's a large hallway that breaks back the direction you came, which is, you believe, the center of the hole where it would go toward the orb. And if you continue forward, you would go back around the other arm of the ship, it looks like. And at this point, you guys have been traveling you guys are walking and stopping to check things out and whatnot, so it's been a little over 20 minutes. It's not fatiguing, you guys are moving slow and everything, but it's a big ship and it's been a long walk. But it's just nerve-wrackingly quiet.
For some of us.
Yeah. So you guys are approaching where it's a T basically. You can either break to your left or continue.
We should clear the bridge.
Yeah. The last place that there were power readings there. They should be there. So we proceed.
Okay. And what's the formation?
Angel up front, and then Me and Vibes on the sides and Zuni in the rear.
Okay, so it's going to your left. Are you on the left or right? Are you on the inside or outside?
I'll be on the inside. I'll be on the left.
We're getting it set up right now.
Any vibes?
That way, as we
Vibes
go
is
around the
wrong.
corner.
Apparently the Apple Store has a really good one.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, that looks
you guys
more like what I was thinking.
move up to push around the corner.
There's
Okay.
like green
You guys
blocks or
do
whatever.
this slowly and cautiously enough that you'll get the opportunity. I want a mobility check from you and a mobility check from you.
Okie dokie. Hey, a success.
Okay, good.
Send it.
I'm actually really glad you got that.
No face huggers for me.
No.
Not this time.
Right.
At least I can't be impregnated by them.
That you're aware of. Cutting them off could still be a real challenge.
Yeah.
Bullets will work.
Please success.
I just won't.
Yay!
Three successes.
Wow, yeah.
Okay.
That time.
Robot
3
showing
successes. You move without it even being a close call. You give enough of a warning that it actually helps him. He made it on his own, but it's close.
Nice.
As you guys approach the corner and go to push around, you are open fired on by a Chinese sentry gun down the hallway.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah. And it's deafeningly loud for how quiet it has been. You guys think everything's fine. It's kind of dark. You go to push around the corner, and the movement is the first thing you catch because it's just sitting there in the dark. And this thing the actuator's just zoom, boom, 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 boom. And you guys get out of the way, and Vibes is like curled up in a ball. He was on the other side, so you guys went around, and he basically just ducked back out and was just curled up. You just hear heavy automatic weapons fire. You know what it is. You know it's some kind of large caliber machine gun. But yeah, as soon as you guys are back behind cover, it shoots. It gets about 10 shots off at you guys, and you guys duck back, and it stops.
Well, do we just want to wait here for, 6 hours till it dies on its own?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that it hasn't died of power yet.
Well, we don't know how recently it was set up. It could have been 10 minutes ago. It could have been 10 hours ago.
Well, that's the thing. If it was set up when I estimate that they got here, it should have been dead already.
So it's recent.
You're pretty good at that DMR. If I throw a flare down there to distract it, you think you can disable the sentry gun, as it were?
I should be able to. I didn't really get a good look at it, but I can try.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna pop a red flare and try to chuck it down the hall to see if I can get it to track that, so she can take a shot and hopefully clear it.
Okay.
And I'm going to actually... Vibes, can you spot for me?
Stick my head around the corner? I don't want to stick my head out there.
Just... I'm sure you have a mirror in your kit. Just something to give me a little advice on where to aim.
Go vibes,
This
go.
is-
I don't know how that's going to work, but I'll tell you what. I'll roll out with you. And if it's not where you think it is, I'll take the shot.
That works.
Perfect. That's the best way I can back you up.
Cool. Sounds good.
So how do we do this?
The throwing the flare isn't really a test.
Cool.
Um,
Flares thrown, hand not shot.
no, it doesn't react quite that quick, and you know that. It does acquire a target. It doesn't just movement. It's not quite that bad.
Are
You know,
you
it wants
still
to.
there?
It wants to acquire the target before she. Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
It's not the fucking killbots from Futurama.
So, yeah, you throw the flare, and
Do I get any bonus from Vibes or the flare?
no, but because of the flare, you do get to take your shot. If you want to take the fast action to aim,
Yes.
if you miss, you'll be exposed because you won't be able to pull back. You're leaning out, you're trying to acquire the target and get a good shot and take the shot, which means if you hit it, you're fairly certain that your weapon will more than likely cause enough damage to this thing to disable it with a solid shot. But if you take that aim, you're leaving yourself exposed.
Confident in my abilities.
Is there? There's no way. The good ship, the human ship, the Russian ship, that one.
2.
There's no way that like it detects gunfire or anything. No.
No.
Okay.
And they need to be repaired,
Yeah. Roll your dice along there.
which is something a medic can do.
But why? Oh, okay.
Stop showing porn off in the middle of our game. God.
They have
Kind of.
I need to show you something.
skill check to repair it. They can do to themselves, and medics can do it as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go.
Do it.
So, in sync, I assume.
Yeah. He's standing out from you. The flare goes in, and he waits for you. As soon as you move, he has to go out further to kind of get around and over you.
Oh god,
And
Vibes
then
gonna die.
I assume that the way that I'm doing it, since I'm aiming, Angel will come around the corner, immediately drop to a knee to get an aim and like stabilize herself, and then try to fire.
Do it. Yes.
I see.
Jesus. Okay, 2.
That's not much of a surprise.
You're throwing dice at it so much, statistically, you gotta roll some 6s.
I haven't had the best luck
I
night.
said statistically, did I not?
All right.
So 2 successes.
Last time we brought statistics
With
in
the
here,
ranged
Justin
combat, do
hated
you
his
want to do
life.
anything with the extra success, or do you want to just add it to the damage?
Statistically,
I'm
they were the imposter.
assuming. Yeah, just gonna. Well, yeah, I'll just give it to the damage.
Okay.
So a total of 4 damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Because your backup shot
3 damage.
will need to be
Oh.
taken.
Okay.
2 damage for the first
Ew.
success. One extra damage for the second success.
Yeah.
3
Yeah,
damage.
that works.
Yeah,
The
plus
pulse
1
rifle base
damage.
damage is 2.
and the base damage is 2.
I thought just hitting. Oh, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, hitting does the base damage.
Yeah.
And then
So
let's
3
see,
damage.
3.
Is there any?
He is not going to stay out there exposed.
Can she use her
Which
extra?
had the grenades.
Could she have used her ranged combat successes to knock down or push back?
I looked at that as an option, but if it just
Yes.
knocked the turret back, it might not have been enough. So I went through the
We'll
damage.
knock
I'm
down.
not blowing of its
It
legs
says
off.
knock back or knock down. Doesn't guarantee that I'm going to knock it over. I might just slide it back.
Yeah, I don't know if that's dependent on the DM or if she gets to choose that.
Technically, we would need to agree on it. It would have to make sense.
Right.
You shoot for one of them.
Yeah, you hit it and light it up, which actually helps Vibes zero it,
Mm-hmm.
and he fires a burst as well. And between the two of you, you're out there and exposed. He pulls back. He pops out, takes a snapshot, and pulls back. But you're out there, like fully committed. You take your good shot. It hits solid. You see the other burst hit it, and there's no return fire.
Clear?
And yeah, there's burst. He pulls back, and you see him. You're against the wall because you threw the grenade or threw the flare, and then he's just like,
It's clear.
Cool. Well done. All right, Marines, let's go.
man, we didn't get to shoot anybody at the moment. Here's the church. Here's the steeple.
I'm just always keeping that on the motion tracker.
That's her. Turtle limit.
Another random echo behind you, which is not what you want to hear, but that's why I'm telling you.
So now that it's destroyed, it's the hallway still illuminated with the same light, right?
I mean, there's a red light down there.
There wasn't a lot of light to start with because it was just sitting in
Yeah.
the dark. Because
Well, now we have the flare down there.
yeah, the flare's down there, and actually, as soon as you guys move into the hallway a little bit, it illuminates for you.
Oh, neat.
Does it's a scoped rifle. Using the scope, can I look down the hallway and just see as far as I can that it's clear without anything else?
You see everything is clear, and you see that it does open into a colossal room.
Okay. Is there anything coming from that room? Light, or is it dark?
It has a little residual light because only the hallway right now is lit.
Okay.
It's beyond that, which messes with your vision a little.
I'll walk. We'll try and keep the same formation, but I want to try and keep looking through the scope while we go down.
Okay. You get to the bridge, or what looks like the bridge. It's the center of the ship. And
The center.
the center.
The Salen's favorite place.
The chewy nougat center.
Center.
And it is a large room.
No.
Large. That's just 10 by 10 square. It's fine.
Me?
Gosh.
Holy fuck.
That's the coolest thing I've seen all week,
Yeah.
or probably month or year.
And this closes to a hallway right in the middle, and this is where you're coming in from. There's a platform in the middle.
I have never been more glad that I didn't give you the alien green to paint.
There's plenty of room. I could have used it. And again, new with the battleboard thing, it's just pushed forward, but there we go.
That's really
These,
cool.
I don't know if you can see it on that side. It's like the things up here.
Yeah.
Those are the panels that are on the wall.
Yeah.
And it is clear. You guys walk into the room, and I forget who's who. We've got this motion tracker. And
Synth lady.
The best pose is.
No. Do you want to keep combat? Do you want to turn combat on or leave it off right now?
we can turn it on if you want. I don't know that anything's necessarily going to start. As you walk in, the lights come in on the room. Come up on the room. And this illuminates. There is one of these on the ground here. And you can see there's something smashed up here.
That is too cool. Well, I guess we should go.
And through
check.
the moment of silence in the darkness, from the right flank comes, "What the fuck?
From
Why are we here?"
from the vibes, I take it.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Well, this isn't
This goes
trouble
up
yet.
to a large doorway, and it looks like there's some smashed rubble. This doorway has been, looks like blown or pushed open, and there's rubble down below.
I think this is the artifact they were speaking of. Whatever that.
What artifact?
What?
Isn't that what Samson was talking about?
Are you fucking with us?
Nobody
I
said
often
anything about
wonder
the
the
artifact.
same
They're
thing.
talking about the whole ship.
Oh, the artifact was I thought it was that.
No more Brutus's whiskey for you.
Only I know about the art. I mean,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was announced for everyone during this time. Never mind.
so
This place will make us
as
whole.
we walk in, the platform in the middle, is it like, does it have stairs onto it or anything? Is it raised? Is it actually blocky? Like, what's this look like?
It's blocky. It's made of the same material of the walls as the walls. The floor in here is black like the hallways, but it is not the same sandy material. It is solid and sort of marbly. It's a different texture than the hallways that sort of react to you.
Yeah.
And you can't see it because of the angle. Sorry, but this side of that is what the doors look like.
Okay. I assume that with all our training and stuff, Vibes and I would know how to clear the room, and that'd be the first thing that we'd do. So we'd spread out and just quick glance
With
at
the
Vibes.
thing in the middle, the thing
Yeah.
to do would be to left to right.
Yeah.
And keep visual as long as you can. You guys can, with your lights, because you have shoulder lights
Yeah.
and everything, you are able to, as long as you stand up, you can more or less track each other over this. There
Yeah.
are no steps.
Yeah.
It does look like it's made to be stepped up onto, but it is tall enough that it would be a hoist and reach for you
Yeah.
guys.
Golly,
So then I would say that just
made for a big fella.
Vibes and I take right, still hanging right, and then just motion to Jed to go to the other side.
Sweet.
And then we just clear the room.
Yeah. You guys sweep. Observation check for you.
Beans.
You guys sweep the room, and it looks like there's been some damage done in this room. The conduit that looks like a spine laying on the floor.
Wow! Dinks.
Nothing?
Oh my god.
Ones on every single dice.
Oh, Yahtzee. All right.
I see shit.
You're too
Except
busy
that
staring.
There.
No, it's the same thing. You've got the movement of just your troops. You've got the occasional echo behind you that's
Mike.
Happy back there playing your fucking Pokemans?
So, yeah, it looks like somebody has been in here. This looks like it's actually blown apart with explosives.
Oh, okay.
And this looks like it was part of this and is on the floor. And as you guys approach, this lights up, and the stone pedestal that it's on is actually one of the only things that has any kind of color in here, and it's a slightly luminescent blue in the pedestal. And it looks like it's some kind of active panel.
So sweep forward and make sure that we actually clear the room and get around to the other side.
There's nothing in here. There's a little bit of evidence of other people having been in here, humans being in here.
MRE wrappers.
No, there's like a busted comm. There's remnants of the explosives that were used, but yeah, it looks like people did this damage.
What's that in the corner as we get to this side?
It looks like it was part of the door at the top of those stairs, and it is a grotesquely large stone face that looks like it was an effigy of some kind. It has hit the ground, and some of the texture has come off of it, exposing the different stone underneath, but it looks like it had a nice finish over it.
See how we get back together?
Okay.
Freaking face.
Have you never seen a statue?
Typically,
Most of
they
them.
are not on doors.
Most of a really big one.
Typically, there aren't giant ships like this floating out in space. Of course, there's going to be some weird stuff.
That makes sense.
Well, let's clear the ramp.
Oh.
Take a look at this. Oh, that's cool.
That bug.
No, it's got
Oh.
like
Oh.
alien markings and slits in it.
Looks
A
like
bug.
it looks like a bug. So thank you. Everything's
Fuck the
creepy.
Eldar.
Just reminds me of
Yeah,
Dead
beep.
Space, and I hate it.
It's my favorite comics. Beep beep. Fuck the Eldar.
It's like a beetle bug of fucks.
It's a beautiful butt fucks.
Nuck and butts.
So looking up the ramp, we see a door that's been blown open.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like the stone panel was actually set covering something like a doorway, and in order to open it, it was basically blown off of its anchors, and it fell.
Well, we're going to go clear it.
Before we go up there, what about the panel behind us? We haven't been able to interface with any computer systems, and that one's actually lit up. If I could look at it, we might be able to
We
get...
can come back to that. We're going to go make sure that there's nothing waiting for us down that hall.
But what if I get eyes? There could be cameras. Or I could reestablish communications with Cutter.
You haven't been able to work any of the panels on this ship. Why would that change now?
Because that panel has lights and actually looks like a panel I could... If you give me a boost, it'll take 30 seconds at most.
Fine. You're the expert. I just work here.
Is that
real?
actually happening?
We have
Is that in
movement.
real
We
life?
have heartbeats. We have heartbeats. Where's it coming from?
Oh, excellent.
Where's it
Make
coming
a
from?
contact check to see how
Oh
well
my
you
I
read
want up on that goddamn thing before anything happens, Jed.
Climb your own ass up there.
Can I synth
Yeah,
my
you
way
just
up
you
there?
get a ping for just a moment. It doesn't stay, but
Yeah.
thank you. It's nice having a
Sorry.
DJ. That was awesome.
We're not
If you,
alone.
if you could dedicate somebody to that for just any D&D game ever. So just a dedicated soundboard back there.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
We had heartbeat. I don't know where it went.
Comtech check. Let's see how well you read it.
I already rolled. I got nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Mhm.
It was there for a moment, but it's gone. It's another one of the echoes, but it was in the room with you.
That's an echo the DM made the rest of us hear.
Platform?
Observation
Yeah,
checks
okay.
for everybody in the room.
Ooh, everybody in the room.
Hey,
Okay.
Macarena.
I'll do first. Of course, I'm not gonna have
Wow.
anything.
Is it worth stressing? Do you want to
I'm
reroll?
not gonna do
you sure?
anything.
You don't want to stress it?
I'm not gonna stress.
It sounds like you're stressing.
You sound stressed out.
It sounds stressed out.
Yeah, I'm bloody stressed.
It'll be better the second time. It's always better the second time, right?
You're just as stressed.
No. Stress level 1.
Neato,
Didn't realize you could
burrito.
control the dice remotely.
I know, right?
It's all in the mind.
Oh, send that down.
Well, all your hope rests with this bitch.
Please see something, Angel. Please.
She's good at this. She's one of your scouts.
Oh, Vibes has to look too. We have
Yeah,
Vibes
speaking
too.
of scouts,
Yeah,
Fine.
you might just be stressing.
you might just get pulled off into the darkness.
Nope.
'cause
Mother
he's seen.
Actually, you should hand Vibe's character sheet to one of us.
I use my scout.
Well, somebody who's not there.
Yeah, give it to.
Oh,
Andy.
that way
good
there.
idea.
Yeah, give it to somebody who's going to be
Yeah,
paranoid.
That makes sense.
Andy won't be paranoid. Andy can't play paranoid.
It'll be okay.
He just plays normal.
He's been
Yeah.
calm so
Paranoid.
far, so
A-
What are we
Andy, I
making?
think you...
Observation?
observation.
Yeah.
yeah.
7.
You gotta play like
Yeah.
vibes, yo.
I counted it that
7.
way.
He's
I
He's
just wasn't
rolling.
sure.
Let's see if he role plays.
he's solid at that, but he is.
I got a success.
Yay!
That's one better than
Right.
everybody else did.
Fucking Vibes, man.
I'm not sure how helpful it is because what you hear over that echo ping and your heart thumping in your ears because you're quick to 10 like that is down below the base over here.
Oh
Shite.
no!
You're fairly certain you hear something skittering on the hard floor. And
Listen,
you
man, there's fucking something in here with us.
You
I'm telling
guys-
you.
are up here looking at this.
This fucking thing isn't just acting up. Just
Yeah.
hit the fucking...
No, yeah.
Give me that.
Yeah, you know how to use it.
Yeah. Come
Um,
on. That's why you had that on.
it's like screensaver. What?
And I climb
Jesus.
onto the pedestal.
Okay. Yeah.
I got it. You do your thing.
All right. So yeah, make a contact check if you want to try to use the motion tracker. They're bad vibes.
Well, let her do her thing first. She seemed real excited.
Well, yeah, because, I'm nervous now. Angel is, gonna scurry up the side, sling the gun. He didn't say that there was skittering down there.
No, and nobody else
So-
heard it.
Okay, so then I won't have any reason to
Just,
react.
he just said there's
So-
something in here.
So just hop up,
Which
kind of
just
right
sounds like
here.
bad vibes being bad vibes.
Yeah. Which is the unfortunate part about being the character that cries wolf, right?
Yep.
We gotta get the rolling motion. Side.
You know, it hasn't worked for you yet.
That's
You need Justin blowing on him for luck. There we go.
There
There we
Give me
go.
4
We're all on the
successes.
same
Swear
page.
on God.
One success. You're worthless.
That's all you need. That's success. That's success.
All right,
One
what-
success.
On what? What are you doing?
But you told me to do contact.
No,
No, I mean on the-
he grabbed the motion tech.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah.
But
sorry.
you're gonna
Okay.
interface with this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna go
This
and try
one
to use
with
it.
one success, it at least seems to respond. And when you touch this, these light up with a blue light from the base. It doesn't run up it or like electricity or anything, but there's a blue light coming from the base of these.
Mhm.
The panel on the far wall lights up, and you see the door open. And since it is still fairly quiet, except for bad vibes being unhappy,
Door open.
everybody in the room again make an observation check.
I'm gonna cry.
Observation?
7.
Okay.
Nice.
Nothing.
Okay, is it worth stressing?
Nope.
Okay.
Really, Vibes?
Stress is a normal thing for him, so he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's not extra stressing.
And again, mechanically, until you hit about 4, it's really not that bad.
There's 3 other people in here who can observe.
And that's fair.
Don't worry, I'll be
I'm just
stressed.
saying.
Yeah.
Do I get a bonus from standing on the platform?
No, because you're also doing something else.
Goddamn.
Oh.
That responsive. I know.
You took too much pleasure in it.
It's gonna be a nope from me.
The suspense is the fun part. We just took too long to get here, and I'm sorry.
2.
Okay,
Shite.
let's see what the rest of the things do.
Give me all.
You should start when you go to roll.
I
handing
believe
it
in
off.
you. And
There's
your
enough
eyes.
dice there that
We can do 2 at
Let
once.
me see.
Yeah.
what
And we
others
can
can
use the stress dice just if you're not
My
stressed.
God, too.
Okay, sweet.
Nice.
So far, everybody but Vibes hears it, which is fine.
I want to express that
This will be awesome.
you said "Oh my God" on the first one and accidentally rolled the second one.
Come on, Jen.
Face hugger.
Yep. 2 successes
Two
and a
successes and a
face
face
hugger.
hugger.
Perfect.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you still succeed, I believe, but your stress goes up by 1, and you need to roll a d6 and add 2 and tell me what you get.
unload your weapon. What?
Fingers crossed for a 7. Fingers crossed for a 7.
That'll be an 8 total.
Oh, damn it. I wanted 7. All right,
Why?
so because 7 would have given everybody around you a stress level, and that would be fun.
No.
Instead, what I just save 1 bullet.
Your adrenaline is spiking right now. You're not sure what's going on, and you're not cool, so it actually gives you a bit of a tremble. You got -2 to your agility until you get yourself.
No.
Until he rests.
Cool.
Wow, that's like your one good thing, and now you
But-
can't do it.
What everybody but Vibes hears is down the hall.
Where we came from.
Oh.
Other doors open as well.
If I play with my signature item, will it make that go away?
It seems like you just opened everything.
I think I actually did something this time.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
No, yeah, we should go. We should. We
not
made
me
contact
anymore.
with stuff. We found dead bodies. I was given specific orders to get the fuck out of
I
here.
mean, we
Things
found the
got
dead body
weird.
a while ago. Don't you want to keep going and see if we
Not
find the
at
Russians?
all. Not one goddamn bit.
Let's get the fuck out of here. This can be somebody else's problem on another day.
Yeah, agreed.
If that's your order, sir.
That's my order, sir. Let's go.
Alright.
Spunkmeyer, we are rolling.
He's coming in. I feel safer. Already.
So I'm gonna go like this and walk, and you follow them and like jump off the platform with them. What is this as I pass it? Can I see
It is a
anything?
broken one of those panels. It looks like it
Oh,
has
like
been
the other one.
pulled down and smashed apart. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we leave.
I'm leaving. I
Same-
would advise
same-
you all to join me.
Same formation on the way out.
The stress level is so fucking high right now.
Where's the...
Sweet. Okay.
If I use my signature item, does it make the penalty to my agility go away?
No, it lowers your stress by 1. No, it says until your panic stops.
When does panic stop?
Oh.
You're gonna need to be in a spot you know is safe for a little bit, just a few minutes. But all right, so
Which is no such place right now.
so
the
you guys,
gantry where
okay.
the sentry gun is.
So Angel's moving toward the end of the platform. You guys all went out of here. Where are you guys going?
Yeah, I'm
That's the
watching
way we came
them.
back in.
Yeah, I'm watching them, and then I'm not hopping off till they
Are
get
you gonna
next to me.
split and go around the way you came in? Or are you gonna stay together and move along left or right?
Stay
side?
together.
Stay together.
Stay together, please. No separation.
Yeah, we already swept through them. We know what part's safe.
Let me see that.
No,
Ish.
no, Joe, don't.
No, don't open the doors.
He's coming for you.
Did you want a hug?
A face hug.
No. You bring a face hugger on me, sir, and you're in so much trouble.
Don't you put that evil on me.
Don't you put that even?
Don't.
Don't let her
I've had
intimidate you, Joe.
nightmares about that when I watched Aliens. I'm like, why the
So,
fuck do this?
so what you're saying is something hit you in the face, you might freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Just to get ready to throw the face hugger plushie.
Wait, what?
We've soaked it. We've soaked it in ice cold water. And he's gonna throw it across the room.
I'm gonna give you the chance. I'm assuming you want to block. So add a roll. roll a close combat. You are
Face hug.
Face hug.
down. You're down 3 dice.
Wait, so we're
Because-
saying that everybody kind of moved over here then?
Yeah, as you're.
The
as you guys
rephrasal
are-
of, I'm gonna sure you're gonna want to block.
Do
So,
stress dice get added to this?
Oh yes, it's a skill check.
And do I add 2 because I've got 2 levels of stress?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm watching.
that like helps you though, really.
Yeah.
I'm watching with the rifle, but can't help you.
A face hugger again, but also
And
success.
Okay.
Oh. Roll a d6 here.
I'm about to shit my armor.
You've got one more stress level because of the facehugger roll. But yeah, roll a d6.
Roll the custode dice.
You've damned me, sir.
Is that a 6?
It sure is.
And your stress level is what, 3 or 4 now?
It is 3 right now.
Okay. Plus 6 is 9.
I'm glad this is all
Same
falling
one
on you with your first time at the table.
Okay, so the effect of this is not only because you're trembling, but it happens quickly, and you prioritize keeping something from your face. You drop your rifle.
Okay, well, I wasn't using it anyway.
And yes, out of the darkness, there's a brief moment, there's a skittering sound, and everybody hears it, and basically before anybody can inhale, out of the darkness comes the, and 1 is not enough, it gets you.
Oh! Something
Good night,
just
sweet.
hit you and wrapped around your face.
Yes, and you
I'm
guys
so
see,
conscious.
Yeah.
for the first time, something that looks like 2 hands with a scorpion tail grab. You can.
It's on his face. Here, let me just
Well,
get
if
rid
you
of
weren't
that.
dead, you are now.
First,
Yeah.
the 2 people in the room, and I didn't mean that derogatory, need to make
Incredibly
panic
rude,
rolls.
sir.
You don't make panic rolls.
Can I
So
knife it
So
off of
you
my
make panic
face?
rolls.
Roll.
Post this on
Roll a custode dice.
There will be camps for people like you once
3.
the singularity happens.
She rolled 3 on her panic
The
dice.
singularity, yeah.
3
With no stress.
with no stress. Okay, you keep it together.
Yeah.
Oh, glad something.
Roll a d6
Thanks,
and add your
Doc.
stress level. And actually, if you don't have any
I don't have
stress,
any stress.
then it doesn't matter. Even a 6 keeps it together. So, yeah, you guys are weirded the fuck out, but you guys keep it together. And yeah, you see it
Fuck
too.
is that?
It looks like a giant, like, bald spider. It looks like 2 hands, and it's wrapped around his head, and it's got this long tail that has wrapped around his head.
And I immediately have the rifle on his head, too.
Listen, he can't give fucking orders anymore, apparently. Grab him by the foot and drag his ass. We're leaving.
No.
How long do I retain consciousness of any sort?
Well,
It's gonna impregnate him.
here's the thing.
Hold on.
I'm gonna knife it off. Yeah.
Check that.
I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah, you can try. You've got a round or 2 that you can do that. You can't speak though because there is something being shoved down your esophagus.
Hot. I mean,
Involuntarily.
That was
Very hot.
that was natural, Amanda. That was the best part. Is that was completely honest.
so what am I looking at for this? A close combat check?
Yes.
Okay. Any penalties?
No, not for this.
motion detector.
Added stresses?
Yeah, you have the stress, so they got to be added in.
Actually, well, so this thing came out. He's reacting to it. Do I have a
While you're rolling
chance
the
to
dice, I'm
jump
just
down
gonna
and
put my
try
hands
and
like help?
You can jump down and help, yeah, but
Yeah.
he's going to have his knife and
You wanna
his
help?
opportunity first.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
A
gonna
success
help
and a
you.
face hugger.
Oh my
Boy,
god!
howdy! I am batting a million.
Stress level 4,
That's weird.
and then roll a
Sounds like
d6
song.
and add 4.
You
Don't
don't
take
take
your
a lot more
custode dice.
stressed out with this thing on his face.
Oh my god!
Flat, 8.
Total
no.
of 8 is you've already got the shakes, so the next one up is oh man. All
That's
right.
what I like to hear. Out
So
of the
so
DM.
you've got this, and you're shaking, and you're panicking, and you don't know what the hell's going on. You can't breathe, and in the process of trying to knife this thing, you lose your knife.
No.
You can't see what you're doing. You fumble with it.
Oh,
it
that's
go-
your brother's
it
knife.
goes
That was
flying.
Lucas's knife.
and I drop down to help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close combat check.
I want to.
Make me a medical check.
Hold on.
How many dice is your medical?
If this is long term, we definitely need more dice.
I have 8.
Of course, this is a
Right.
large game too, so.
Am I using my knife for this? Well, it doesn't change my roll,
Yeah.
but I think that I think I would probably
Do
try
you want
and
to stress it, Amanda?
Please stress it.
Yeah.
Please. There.
Yeah, I'll be doing my I'll use the knife.
Why?
Oh! She got a success.
Okay.
I thought that was Star Wars for a second.
Blow for my life, Justin.
He ain't blowing that hard.
One. And I can't stress it, sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Blow for my life, Justin. It's not the first time you said that.
True.
I believed you too.
You cannot believe
Cambodia
how
was
strong
weird.
this thing is. And one of the things that it does is it gets wrapped around his throat like a scarf, but it's still about 3 feet long. And it actually lashes at you with a big barbed tail. It doesn't hurt you, but you can see that it's basically blindly just trying to... But it looks like if that connected with the strength of this thing, it would really hurt.
I can't get it off.
You can assess. He's not dead.
I don't have that program loaded.
As people are struggling with it, it's making it hold on tighter, which is making it worse. That is your medical diagnosis. Trying to remove this thing, it is strangling him.
One more tribe got
I
the
feel
pistol.
like any street food is just gonna
He's just gonna be all...
You and me, buddy, we're both
We
going
need
out.
to like knock it out or something. Like, do you think smoke will make
Do
it
you have
go?
any sedatives on you?
I just have a smoke grenade. I
I
have
wanna
medical
get
kit.
high, I wanna
Medical
get
kit.
sick.
Hold
Bad
on. Do I
vibes
have
sitting
like?
in the corner just
Do I have something that could burn it?
Like alcohol. Knock it out.
I have 2 flares.
Zumi, do you have sedatives?
In your medical kit, there's sedatives and painkillers.
Yes, yes.
Because you have a surgical kit, not
Yeah.
just a field kit.
Yeah, surgical. And
Perhaps
field surgeon. Okay, I'll try it.
How much of it? All of it? Because
All
you
of
don't
it.
know the... Okay. Make a close combat check.
It's
Are
4.
you using the sedatives on the face hugger or me?
Thanks.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh yeah, just give me all of it. Good night, guys.
Ooh!
2.
2 successes.
Okay. And you're jabbing the thing that's got him, right? Okay.
With sedative.
You actually managed to get the needle into the skin. The skin is really, really tough. You didn't think it looks kind of rubbery and gross. And you hit it with everything that's in the syringe, everything you've got. It shakes. You see it tighten around his throat even more the more you mess with it.
I always knew you were meant to play vibes.
Make a close combat check. Because again, I'm going to assume you want to block because you have the opportunity.
Oh!
No, Zumi!
Panic.
I forgot. I need to add a stress that I know.
Nice. Disgusting. But nice. Oh, no.
No? Okay.
Do you want to stress it?
So roll your armor. Oh, you want to stress it?
Sweet.
Okay.
Stress it, Zumi.
Don't you already have a stress?
Yeah. You're
She's one of those players that never like drinks the potions in the games.
It's on your character sheet. You're supposed to use it.
You get a success. And
Okay.
no face huggers. That's way
All
better
right.
than you.
So
Yeah.
it still hits you.
You went
So
back
make
to,
make
your
your
time
armor
wizard.
check.
You get a success.
I love fun.
So the armor check is because I have a 6.
Yes. So roll 6 dice and tell me how many 6s you get.
That's 5.
So roll one more.
None.
None. Okay. You take 2 points of
That's why I
damage.
double count the dwarves.
You're trying to dodge it, and that tail is whipping around, and it actually just straight up impales your left shoulder. Ooh! Like a big scorpion stinger. There's no venom or anything, but it stabs you like Brutus hit you with a knife. Yeah.
Okay.
It hits you enough to
Scary
stab you.
face
and it
hugger.
Wait,
I'm
really
not
hurts.
familiar with
Isn't that
this
something
form.
that Angel could dodge in front of?
You could try if you want to take the hit.
You grab those dice very aggressively.
Very.
A mobility check. You're standing right there, so you absolutely can.
2 successes.
Nice.
Okay, that's enough. So yeah, you're dodging and you're focusing on what you're doing, and you look up right as this tail is basically it's been swinging around and it coils up and it's coming straight at you, and you get hit in the shoulder by Angel, and she steps in where you were, and it hits her right in the middle of the chest,
Angel.
and you take 2.
It's fine.
No.
Keep pushing the fucking buzzer. Okay. Yeah. All goes dark for a little while, mostly because you can't breathe. And
What's my safe word? What's my safe word?
that's right.
You can't say pineapple when something's down your throat.
That is so true.
Just take practice.
Should have used teeth.
So, one thing you can do, you can try to bite it if you want.
No, I know how this ends.
Okay.
I know how it ends either way, but
Okay.
goddamn.
So, yeah, the more you guys struggle and mess with this thing, it's murdering him.
Even the sedative didn't do anything.
No, doesn't seem to have done anything.
Our doctor will have to tell us.
As she takes the hit, and there's a moment of people not messing with it, you see it relax. But anytime somebody messes with it or gets close, it tightens up. It's a defensive behavior. So the more it's messed with, the more that thing around his neck tightens. And you know it's not going to take much with how strong this thing is for that thing to just crush his larynx in one bite.
We can't mess with it. We have. Is there a? I don't think there's any check I could do to see what it's doing.
No, that you don't know. It right now to you it looks like it's just sitting on his face.
So you're saying that we shouldn't touch it?
No, the more we touch it, the more
Phrasing.
agitated it gets, and I feel like it's going to kill him. It just gets stronger the
But
more.
didn't you inject it with sedative? That was enough to take down a large animal.
I was hoping it would do something, but I don't see any effects.
It's just sitting on his face and it looks
Yeah.
like it's just breathing.
Yeah.
Did anything happen to the
God, it's
needle when they stuck
uncomfortable.
it in?
No, actually. It did actually go in. Not enough to hit you.
I don't mean to be blunt, but you're in command now. What do you want us to do?
It just got so much better.
Observation check. Because you're the only one that's just sort of staring on in abject, but typical for you, horror.
No successes.
Bruh.
It's legit.
No
Eating
successes
apple
twice in a row.
Bruh vibes.
3 times in a row.
Bruh
Wow.
vibes.
Was it worth a stress?
You know, at the way I'm rolling, it's really not.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Just do one? Okay.
We'll do it. We'll
So
do
mark
one.
one stress level on your character sheet, just so you remember.
You're a stress level.
I am. I have been called many things, and I would wear that
One
shirt.
success.
One success. There is more skittering over here.
Oh my fuck. No.
There's more of these things in here. We need to go. Fucking grab his boots. Let's go.
Do you concur, Zumi?
I what?
Do you concur?
Do you agree? Yes. You're in charge. She just
Go.
told me, so.
Yeah,
Cool.
we need to go.
The next time one of these things moves, I'm firing in its direction. Let's go.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So
Do it.
Yeah, let's guns up, go.
Okay. There's a pulse rifle and a knife on the floor.
Yep.
Anybody care?
I'm already kitted out. I'm fine.
I grabbed that
plenty of
special
spares.
knife.
Who is buddies with him?
And
Oh, okay.
beans.
All right.
Who's your buddy?
You?
Anderson,
Oh, no,
buddies
Medic's
from
my
Whitmer.
buddy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then
You know.
Then
Pick up his
then
knife.
you would
Oh, yeah.
know.
Yeah,
the
I'll
knife
pick
is
up-
sentimental. Then.
Yeah, I pick up the knife.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, I take his
He's
knife.
your buddy.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Just because I'm
Okay.
buddies
But
with
it's
somebody
still-
doesn't mean that they're buddies with me.
The story is the important part.
Vibes
True.
drag him out.
I'll hold him.
Yeah, they want you to drag the guy with the thing on him.
Okay. Whatever it takes to get going. Let's go.
So yeah, we grab and go. Ready.
You're just gonna drag him by his
Aiming.
boots.
Aiming.
I have my
I thought they were leaving me behind. I was like,
No.
Yeah.
No, we going.
everybody said they had a weapon.
They're
Nobody
doing
said
the
they had a body.
responsible thing. They're gonna bring it back to the ship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
All right, so
that's a good idea.
it would be.
Burn you.
all right,
We have no
so
idea what this is. I don't know why it's funny.
and you guys,
I'm just
you
laughing.
guys just
from
double time it
grave.
down the hall.
Yeah, we're booking it.
Okay.
Wishing we had all that big smart gun and that nice cool sentry thing.
Okay.
Run fast enough, you'll have it.
He's in back because he's dragging people. Observation check from Bad Vibe. Hopefully you do better this time.
Bruh vibes.
Please hide.
We'll see. That's 2 successes.
Yeah, much better.
That's 1 better.
Yeah.
Woo!
You hear from behind you, well, with 2 successes, well enough in enough time for them to not be right on you.
Mm-hmm.
You hear you're being pursued, and you turn and look, and there's two more of those things running up the hall behind you. They're still.
Is that player still in the hallway?
Yes, but you've gone past that, and you're moving down the road.
How about that thermite, buddy?
I'm dragging somebody. What do you want me to do with it? There's 2 of these things behind us. Shoot them.
They're still 20, 30 feet away.
Fucking shoot them. That's too close for comfort, as far as he's concerned.
So you're going to stop, turn, and shoot?
Not me. Somebody else should. It's called covering fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're hearing from behind you.
I'll spin around with the rifle and try to take a shot.
Yeah, if you want to.
That was the pulse rifle sound.
I know. I love the pulse rifle sound too.
Dear Wayland, you tell
So
me.
you see Angel stop, spin, and shoot.
I didn't say it.
Okay.
I got her back.
The robot.
Ooh,
But 1 success.
1.
By the power of Texaquaddle.
But you're not stressed out.
No, I'm dead
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Apparently, since someone used my gun, there's like extra oil in it, and like it's jammed for some reason. It's just not working the same since he touched it.
You're down plus 1.
Some Dorito dust, like, I don't know what this is.
Alright, I'm gonna
Dorito
try
dust.
shooting
One
one.
tool.
So 1 success.
I am the tool. Yes, 1 success.
Oh god, fuck.
You got
4 successes.
4 successes, but a face hugger.
Okay.
Same.
So your stress level goes up.
Literally.
Your stress level goes up by 1.
Getting in a danger zone.
Roll that d6
You roll a 6.
Son of a bitch.
Stress it! Stress it!
Total of 9.
9.
This night's going the exact opposite of how it should. I rolls on all the bad checks.
Alright,
You know,
so
it is going just like it should.
you flip around.
Yeah.
Shoot the shit out of it, please.
You do shoot it, and
Thank
you do hit.
Thank you.
You're shooting before you have your footing,
Oh no.
and you start to stumble.
Oh
Oh.
no.
You catch yourself,
Okay,
but
thank you.
in the middle of firing and stumbling, in order to catch yourself, you drop the rifle after shooting it.
Wait a second. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter now. But we could have aimed too, right?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
All right.
Well, I mean,
yours
you're
gets
considered
blown
to
apart.
already be using that action to just be running.
I suppose.
Okay. Yours gets just blown apart. And you see auto fire rip recklessly down the hallway. Not endangering you, but way closer than you would like, because you see her barely keeping on her feet with how much she's panicking.
You know it's not me.
Training! We've done this before. What's with you people?
Rounds hit all over the floor and wall and everything, and you do hit it 2 or 3 times, and it just to the ground.
It's down. Keep going.
I grab my pulse rifle.
All right, so you stop for a second. You pick up your pulse rifle.
No.
You never stopped moving.
No,
You keep
fuck that,
moving.
I'm just
You
going.
catch up to them.
Yes.
You're gonna start moving down the hall again.
Well, yeah, no. As soon as they went down, I said clear and kept going. With
Okay.
Staying tight.
You turn and spin. He catches up to you. You guys moving down the hallway. You're picking up your rifle. You notice.
We don't leave her. We don't leave her.
No, I know you don't leave
Yeah.
her, but the one that you hit and splattered. But you have your rifle. Yeah, you shot it and it skidded to the ground, and then
Do we hear this?
no, there's enough commotion right now that you don't hear it right away.
Okay.
You do have your rifle in your hand though, and it's still 30 feet away.
Fucking shoot it!
Okay, roll
I need to
again.
yell it.
You are gonna hear her shoot again.
Well, yeah. As soon as I hear the shot, I'll turn around.
Yeah, please
Oh.
aim.
What?
Actually, you have
No.
a problem
No!
because you did roll that face hugger while you were shooting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So you pick up your rifle. The problem is, you know that before you dropped it, it ran dry.
Is there, and there's no way that I could make a check to hear this?
You're going to hear her scream, I assume.
Or just moan dejectedly.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Zumi, as soon as this happens, do you scream?
Yes!
Yeah. And there's no missing that. So
aim fire.
Okay. Roll.
Gimme.
Amanda, you're the perfect aliens marine because you're
are you
just
gonna-
as terrified as they were.
Are you going to stop and help, or are you just going to keep moving?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving.
Okay. I told you this was a bad idea. I told you we shouldn't be here.
Listen to
So
me.
you're stopping to shoot.
I
Like
stop.
Vibes
Vibes is concerned with getting the
as soon
casualty
as-
out of harm's way.
As soon as Angel heard the scream, bodyguard mentality kicked in.
Thanks,
Stopped,
future me.
like unnaturally fast, turned around, aimed, and fired.
Yeah.
So
He's saying though you're committed. That's your full round. Is you're stopping aiming fire.
yes,
That's all I think he's
Yeah.
You know, awesome.
I never
Maybe the airlock had been open, and maybe your friends could hear gunfire.
I didn't think it would be a big deal.
It's almost like Brutus had good idea, but Captain dumb.
Well, he's a
Are you alive?
Frank dying.
Zumi, I'm trying.
I know.
There we go.
Now I feel like I shouldn't have left the flashlight because at least
We
the
got
the
two.
damage would be
Okay.
contained.
Sweet. That's a nice solid hit.
Pew pew
Let's
pew.
see what happens.
You're not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Not
That's funny.
like not having the ability to get critical failures is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Definitely feels like a synth, right? They don't trip over
But
stuff.
it also,
they don't-
I was really interested at first. It was like, oh, this feels like this might be overpowered, and not being able to fucking stress and re-roll is stressful.
I'm telling you, it's not helping the rest of us. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it. He just
Okay.
dug himself a nice fucking
So yeah,
stress
you
hole
hit
in
it.
the
It's
ground.
I'm honestly
with a
super
shot like
happy.
that, it's not a very solid hit. It's a big meaty hit that takes a couple of its legs off, and it squirms around in pain, and it looks like it tries to jump at you guys but can't get there, and
Not
it
yet.
flails its tail around, and it shakes and dies.
Zumi, run.
Okay.
Are you going to reload?
Yes, please.
You're a Marine. I figured that's fair, right? She's trying to jam like a second magazine. I want more bullets. All right. So yeah,
Duct tape.
you guys are booking up all.
I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
I'm bouncing up the hall.
Holding on.
Yeah, this is, it's a good thing he has a helmet on and it's secure because you really know this is a terrible way to transport a patient.
Let's go that way.
Okay.
Okay, so we're still beelining it for where
Yeah,
the where the
it's a long run, and you guys are with as stressed as you are and dragging somebody and everybody else. Not so much you, but you two are exhausted by the time you
Operating
find
at
the
100%
flashlight
efficiency.
laying in the hallway.
Yep.
I'll make a note of that.
it's as we start to get anywhere near close to where comm should work, I am dinging it constantly. So
Okay.
the second
Yeah,
that I
as
get
soon as you
anything,
see the flashlight, you know
Yeah.
you're close enough that you can probably start.
Comes.
Meanwhile, on the
yes,
bridge,
like
what?
like
What?
as soon as yeah, I'll be coming in hot.
Samson tells you the energy signatures are moving. It looks like your friends, if the ship is reacting to them again, might be coming back.
Well, that's good
It
news.
looks like
Yeah,
they're
that's
moving.
good news.
It looks like they're moving really quickly.
Oh,
That news is less good.
And yeah, there's static and whatnot.
Hot.
That's what
hot,
you hear first.
Hot,
Okay.
hot.
Hot.
Brutus, you might get your wish.
Everyone's getting hot.
I get ready to smack the eccentric turret.
Wow.
That's how I turn on. Kill him!
You're not even using the smart gun. You just have your finger on the go button.
He's just behind the sentry gun.
So
That
yeah,
thing
we're-
better not fucking miss. And I go running up the gantry to the airlock.
I put my hand on the smart gun instead of the sentry.
Okay.
Even Brutus is like,
It takes a minute. You open your airlock, and as soon as that pressure seal is on the hull of the ship, you see a section of the hull of the ship that pretty much matches your airlock.
Right.
Roll in and move to the side. And you see about 15 feet away, the same thing happens. It slides in and rolls to the side, and you guys see the hallway open again.
Get in there.
What do I see? What are they running from?
They're not running from anything that you can tell. Both of you do need to make a panic check, though. Or do you guys have stress at all?
None.
You guys don't? Okay, so yeah.
I don't have stress.
You're weirded out, but it's not going to matter enough for the
You
game.
see,
stress
milk,
either.
milk is all over me.
Yeah.
You know what? Might as well.
And,
Too bad I'm not playing Homelander.
Oh as hell. I'm just like.
yeah, even a 6 won't matter. No, it wigs you out, but it doesn't
That's
cause
hot.
anything. They drag.
You're gonna be weird with Homelander.
They're dragging Jed by the boot is the first thing you see, and as they go past you, there's what looks like a big meaty catcher's mitt on
What the
his
fuck
face.
is that?
It's some.
What is what?
This is the
Look at his
fucking.
face.
This is all the bad ideas for you bringing this here. Is what it is. It's just dragon.
I can't see anything. I'm back here.
It's an unknown hostile. We need to secure.
If
Alright,
you
close
don't
the
mess
door,
with
close
it.
the
Get
door.
behind the
Don't mess
sentry
with it.
gun.
Don't touch it. Don't mess with it. If you mess with it, the stronger the grip roll becomes. It'll kill. It'll kill.
Shut up and get behind me.
God damn it!
Angel, close the door. Everybody get behind Brutus.
Closing.
Door
My
closes.
combat knife comes out.
Surgery.
Medical check.
Okay.
Don't
You're
forget all your
fucking dead.
wonderful stress dice.
I got to be
Okay,
the
I need a
alien
dice.
me.
Might just go to Alex.
His
Oh,
vibe's
yeah.
low, but he
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
dead, man.
Yeah, he was meant to be vibes all along.
Jake is
I couldn't
hearing all
avoid
this
it.
stuff.
It was just so funny that as I was playing the
Hostile.
character, he just kept
What?
looking at you.
What are they talking about a hostile down there?
So you found the crew, the other ship?
We found legs of a crew member.
So much dice.
What injured
That's
you?
concerning.
I'm kneeling over his body.
Okay, how the fuck?
Be careful. The
She's
tail-
stacking sixes,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, she is,
One,
though.
two,
She rolled and they
Four.
high-rised sixes.
For success.
For success.
Okay.
And no face huggers.
I'm
You-
feeling this thing trying to find
Stay
a
Not
back
true.
from the
stab it off.
creature.
No.
The tail did this damage to my exoskeleton.
I cut the tail off.
No, don't touch it!
You see, in the moment that everybody's close to it, and he's actually close enough to mess with it, and it's not reacting like it used to. It seems to be sort of relaxing.
Quick gestation on
It's
these ones.
not
Bollocks.
choking him like it was. He's not conscious.
That knife is right there on the tail. I'm looking at you.
Hold on. It's not
Give me the wrong
reacting.
one.
Accidentally gave the wrong one.
It's not reacting
Switch.
as it used to.
I had mine on top. I guess not.
Last time when we got super close to it, its grip would be tighter, but now it's not. No.
Right at like the tail connects to the body. I pull on it just a little bit.
Okay. It wiggles and fights you some, but it stays hanging on. It seems like it doesn't want to come off, but it doesn't react like they're describing.
It's not the same. Maybe the sedative worked.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That goes right up there with.
Give
Facade,
me
yeah.
It does.
just
This is my best
a.
friend now.
Stress.
Yeah. So go ahead, just make a close combat roll just to
Okay.
see how much damage you do.
Yeah, you keep those Custodes dice away from that. Hire that bullshit.
Just do me a favor and roll this again.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm
One
already
success.
dead.
One success, and the knife does 2 damage.
Yes.
Okay. So you're there monitoring.
Yes.
Please.
You're watching the hallway.
Oh, once
I'm
everyone's
watching the face hugger. I'm right there.
now, once everyone's past
And
me,
what is
I hit
Vibes
this
doing?
bitch.
Is he with Brutus?
Well, you're playing vibes now, right?
Okay.
I'm back to playing.
Okay. Then yeah.
character?
So yeah, he's dropped and he likes Brutus.
Turn comes on. Brutus.
So yeah, he falls back and he's standing next to you. He's like, "Fucked up shit, man. Fucked up shit."
how fucked up are we talking about?
Well, you're about to see.
Oh no.
Again, I said I turned the sentry gun on after everyone walked past.
That's not where the
Stay
thread-
now!
That's not where the thread's coming from.
Yeah.
Brutus.
6 instantly attacks the closest opponent.
Nice.
Which it can't, so it can't inflict any damage. You do sever the tail. And you see that from the way its body is reacting, it wants to. Basically, it would be swinging to attack you.
You just
But
threw
it
ass
can't,
all
and
over the
the
hallway.
tail's flashing around in your hand. And
Albert.
yeah, everybody except for Brutus and
No.
yeah. roll to resist 4 points of damage.
That's just an armor roll?
Yeah, just a straight armor roll.
Good
yeah.
job, boss.
So everybody gets a
You
D6?
cut it, and you learn one of the important
Everybody gets a
lessons.
D6?
Acid,
You have to roll our
something
armor.
acidic and caustic just sprays
Which is
everywhere.
6, right?
6
You can see if your
6
armor
dice.
Oh, you roll
actually
6 dice.
takes some
Oh.
damage.
Because you're resisting 4 damage.
Hey.
Knowing you.
I resist none of it.
Okay, so you take 4 points of damage.
So what happens when you get to 0?
If you take more damage, then you're critically wounded.
Oh, okay.
Can I see some of this?
So I got 2 6s.
He still has to roll it, right?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, his armor could save it.
2.
Resist 2.
Okay, so yeah, you
Press
take-
X to
Oh, I
Dallas.
only take 2.
Just exploded all over my hand.
Uncommonly.
Two.
Angel.
I
Two.
need
Okay,
help.
so you only take 2. But does that take you into negative?
No, I'm not damaged.
Yeah, he had not taken any damage. He just told me he was unconscious.
Yeah.
Who took the other damage?
I did.
She took damage.
Oh,
I
okay.
took damage.
No.
I thought somebody had
No,
taken.
you were supposed to take damage, but Angel got in the way.
Oh,
So you
okay.
don't have any damage.
Yeah,
You
I
don't have any
did.
damage.
I
Well, I
thought somebody. I
throw
thought
my
I
artisan.
swore somebody had.
Well, I
taken
did it now
the
because of
other.
the acid.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah. Okay.
I took it in the last
Zumi,
encounter,
I need help.
last scene.
I'm very pain.
Yes,
in a lot
yes.
of pain.
So all of my
Let me know.
boxes are checked. Am I still conscious?
You are.
Okay.
You're hurting, and yeah, you take any more damage, we start rolling critical wounds.
Cool.
But
where,
yeah,
where does this
thing
damage
is
come
dead.
from?
Yeah, he cuts it, and basically its blood sprays everywhere, and you find out that it is incredibly caustic. Everybody gets
What the
everybody
fuck?
gets
Ow.
acid burns.
Okay.
It
Patch.
seems like a large part of the acid did hit Jed's armor.
Bad vibes?
Bad Vibes was standing by,
Oh, okay. That's right.
and those two are far enough away that you
Every
see
time.
it. You see something just kind of green, white, and milky just spray everywhere, and it starts burning them like acid.
So I'm gonna start.
What the fuck?
First aid.
And you're out of sedatives. No more painkiller.
I'm a first aid since I see she's critically.
Yeah, without it, it doesn't seem
But
to.
that thing is off of his.
Oh, yeah,
face.
she's critically wounded.
I open a small briefcase on my
I'm a
side, and
fucking
you
human.
I actually have a synth repair kit you
And I
can
have
use
more
too. I
boxes
don't know
of
if that gives. Does that give Zumi a bonus or anything?
Yeah, she'll need to.
She probably just needs it in order to actually repair you.
Yeah, I have the kit on me.
Ibuprofen and clean socks doesn't work on scents.
Well, ibuprofen might.
It's WD-40 duct tape.
Coat hanger. The idea that you've had this briefcase with you the whole time.
It's a small case that just attaches to my.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
an
a,
IFAC.
it's just a different.
Just
Oh,
a
okay.
robot IFAC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much. It's just a small strapped pack.
Oh, actually, I'm just making this up.
It's got extra white milky fluid in it.
Can I'm kind of happy Brutus didn't go because if that face fucker hit me in the face, I was blown up.
True.
I will not be taken prisoner.
100%.
I am not
100%.
an animal.
After
Like,
the first
it's
fail,
gonna
I'm like,
light the
fuck
whole-
it. Boom! Just.
You know, it's a funny thing though, especially like in self-defense classes. There's a lot of stuff that gets taught psychologically about how when somebody is being strangled, it's very hard for the brain to tell them to do anything other than grab at their throat. Brutus might not have had the wherewithal to
Brutus is
it.
into it though, so it's a little different.
Of course he is.
He's like,
He's like, oh yeah, getting strangled by alien life forms. This is
Ow!
my life. My whole life.
We're
Been
not
working
playing
towards
Star
this.
Trek.
So yeah,
God.
for now, just make a medical roll.
No. You can do it.
That's Captain Pierce's thing, though.
I guess.
True. Captain Pierce likes the emergency medical hologram, and that's it. He only has eyes for her.
I got 2
Truth.
successes and a face.
Nice.
Okay. So your
Panic
stress level
fire
goes
engine.
up one more.
Oh my god.
Roll a d6 and add that stress level, and tell me what you
He's
get.
just stressing us the fuck out right now, and it's upsetting.
6.
Total of 6.
Total of
Mhm.
6.
Okay. So you keep it together. Nice.
Yay.
See, I told you stress isn't anything to worry about.
Yeah, but-
You're like 5. You're fine.
Could I have added
Just
stress
more
for my
stress.
armor?
No.
Okay.
Because that's not a
I'm
skill check.
stressing. This is
I've ripped off my sleeve. There's acid just all up my arm
Like
and on the
Gilbert?
side of my neck, ruining my Marine Corps
I know,
tattoo.
that's all that
Oh,
matters.
fuck.
Ripped my whole sleeve off, and I'm slumped against the wall.
That
A
works
lot
for
of
you.
pain.
How much did she heal me? To heal me for 2?
Yeah.
I like
She-
to roll my
that's
dice a
about all
certain
she
way,
can do
though,
right
is why.
without
Oh, I
actually
have one.
getting you to a place where she can
Yeah.
essentially do mechanical.
Anybody
That
else?
helps.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not fucking okay. Get that thing off of him.
It's dead and it's off of him.
Yeah. It's the.
Is he alright?
Help
Is he
him.
dead?
Help him.
Is he dying?
Okay.
His vital signs are incredibly low, but you can tell he is alive.
Okay.
Samson, is there a medical bay on this ship, I assume?
Yes.
Over the comms?
Of course.
Please guide us there immediately.
He tells you where it is. It's right on this level.
I take him there. Oh my god.
It might not be the best timing, but did you find any of my crew?
We found the legs of one that we could not identify. It was pinned underneath a door.
That's unfortunate.
It is. I'm sorry, but we couldn't see anything else. There was obvious signs of explosives being used inside at some point to blow a door, but we weren't able to go past that point to look for the crew before we were attacked by whatever these creatures are.
So were you assuming like the entire crew of the ship is just MIA? Somewhere on the other vessel?
They could be alive. Explosives were used. They did seem to go deeper in the ship than we were able to get. They could be alive. We only found the body of one. There was a sentry turret set up as well that almost took our heads off.
I'm slapping Jed in the face. Hey, hey! Wake up!
Knowing my crew, if there were hostilities or hostiles on board like that, they would have returned if they could. So unless they're trapped somewhere, they're unfortunately probably not alive.
What the fuck is going on?
We need to leave.
I agree.
Time to fucking go.
Then we need to unattach the tug umbilical, which needs to be done from on board the other ship.
Can we just fly faster and break it? Or
There-
unattach it from ours?
How many of these things did you see?
I wasn't there.
Oh,
You're looking at me.
Looking at the whole room.
You're looking at me!
I'm not. Looking through you.
Jimmy, that's the answer.
Four. 3.
How many did you kill?
3. But there might be more.
Well, sure. But they're fucking spider things. Keep the door shut. Medical first.
I turn the sentry gun on.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I make sure it's on.
I turn it on even further.
You rearm it.
Yeah.
It is rearmed.
Well, no, I turn it on for... No. Wait, so I turn it on to shoot anything that moves down the hallway.
Okay. Within what kind of arc?
11 degrees, which should be enough to just be the door.
You just cover the whole damn thing.
Just the whole door, not the windows.
Why not?
I don't want to shoot the windows.
What does it matter if we're not here?
Oh, he's staying.
Oh, okay.
Him and Vibes are staying right here.
The fuck?
Fuck, we are.
No, I'm not doing it. That's what the turret is for.
It's a fucking order.
And you're a fucking dick.
Oh my! Getting fucked over by the chain of command again.
Maybe not.
Oh, god don't.
He's stressing it.
It's worth a stress test.
Oh!
One success and a face hug.
I got 2 successes.
Okay.
Oh, beans.
He does not seem like he's going to comply. Your stress goes up by 1 and then roll a d6. And add your stress level. Your stress level's not high. You should be fine.
Draw
6.
sidearm, summary execution.
6 total?
Do you
Squad
want me
rank
to make him
restores.
comply,
Yeah.
Pleasure?
You're fine.
No, I
Gotta
want you
keep
to get
control of
to
your
the med bay.
squad.
I would like that.
What about Vibes? How many did he get?
He's not resistant.
Oh.
He's pissed, but it's like, fucking go! I got the robot. He even fucking listens to me.
If you're staying, then I will stay.
Let's go mess around in the alien ship.
All of this is a bad idea.
And you see what he does is he's just mumbling to himself, and you see he gets at the end of the walkway behind the sentry gun, and he's got a spot where you step up into the gantry where he can sort of kneel and have like a low platform. It's not a shooting platform, but you see him like taking out every magazine he has and just setting it across the deck right in front of him, where he can just fucking get him.
I pull out a cigar, 2, light them, and I walk over and hand him one.
He takes your cigar and he just sits there like he's camped up waiting for lunch.
Well,
And the last thing he does is takes out his pistol that's on his chest that everybody hates, and he checks it and throws the hammer back and just sets it right there. So that it's just... And he looks like he's setting up for the Tet Offensive. He's got all his magazines in front of him. In the 30 seconds it takes for everybody to kind of gather their stuff and walk out and whatnot, he's got his magazines. He's checked his weapon like 4 separate times.
I get the other side and I get my gun ready and I check for heat signatures.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave him alone.
I swear to God, if those things could open doors, and I swear to God, if your little robot buddy doesn't kill them, the last thing I'm doing is I'm murdering your robot buddy.
Don't worry.
I know you love that thing, man. And he checks his gun again. He's like, but if we're going to die, that damn thing's dying too if it doesn't save us.
Don't worry. If it gets that bad, you and me will both be saying hello to Molly.
It's like, you know what? Compared to what happened to Jed,
Jed's gonna be fine.
I might be okay.
I don't know what happened to him, but that's not fucking happening to me.
That thing was on his face, man.
He's gonna be fine.
All right,
Why are you here? Go help him.
We're
They
gone.
haven't left
We're
yet.
gone.
Yeah, you guys are moving.
Elevator.
On the way, I asked Zuni if she has any burn bandages.
I think.
You do, but you also know there will be some in the medical.
Yeah.
Great player agency.
I do.
I do.
So much confidence.
So, yeah, with a normal med kit, it could be a maybe. It could
Yeah.
be debatable. But with your surgical kit, yeah, you would have them. However,
Yeah.
you're on your way to a stocked infirmary,
Yeah.
and there will definitely be some there.
I have some now if you need it, though. There'll be more in the.
And yeah,
In the med base
as you
fine.
guys walk into the infirmary, the elevator opens, and Samson is coming to help as well.
Fucking shoot him.
Who's that?
Somebody. Yeah. Somebody shoot him. Let's go.
Yeah, go to the med bay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So medical checks, and you guys actually have a little stretch of downtime. Unfortunately, you don't have your banter.
No banter.
So
Is my stress level good?
I mean, it should be at a 0 right now.
yeah, you're not stressed about much right now. Everybody's stress level does go down by 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fine.
What a
3. Okay, medical check.
And yeah, see how
Watch
you're
go up,
just
guys.
squirt. 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 Whenever you can get to it.
add 2 dice. Samson is helping you. With,
So start.
he's-
Oh.
But 3 successes.
3 successes.
okay, so let's see what the facehugger does to your success. +1 stress level. And what's your total?
It can't be as bad as what happened to Jen.
8.
It could be.
It doesn't affect what you're doing, oddly enough, because it's not an agility, but you start shaking now that you're coming down from the adrenaline, and you're at -2 to your agility checks until you can
Trembless.
stabilize. But it doesn't affect what you're doing. Samson helps with that.
Oh,
He's,
I'm safe. I don't
when
have
you're
tremors
too
anymore.
shaky or whatnot, he's like,
Yeah.
I'll get that. And yeah, burn bandages, and Samson asks before giving it to you, how much pain are you in? How much
I'm fine.
painkiller do you want?
None.
We have something topical that won't mess with you.
Shut up.
Sir, if it make you feel better, I could apply it.
You could shut up too. Go deal with Jed. How much
Jed's
do I
on the
heal?
With the treatment, you're going to go ahead and heal 2.
What about me?
3 successes gets me 2 health. Yep. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you 2 as well.
2 as well?
Two across the board
Not
for
me.
the folks that need it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
okay.
patch yourself up as well, and they tend to your wounds. So they basically cover up the damage they did to you with the acid. He's alive and he's stabilizing. He doesn't seem to be in any danger, but yeah, he's got burns and trauma and whatnot, and you can see it. It looks like basically tried to hang himself, and he's got bruises and abrasions, no lacerations or anything, but abrasions and stuff around his neck. And yeah, he seems like he will be okay.
What the fuck did it do to him? You need to
Well,
cover
what it
his
looks
face
like-
to choke him out.
It just looks like for now I would have to do more research. It was just trying to cut his airways, blocking his face, choking him out. I would have to do more research to see if it did anything more.
What happened to his knife?
I have it right here.
I take it. Mine's ruined anyway. All right, let me know if anything happens. And I'm gonna head back towards Brutus and Vibes.
Okay. Yeah. You hear the complaining up the hall as you approach, but you expect it.
Marshall, I think the mission's a scrub.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
From this point forward, we should just continue moving. I don't know what's going on, but isn't there some sort of like procedure for this, for like handling these things? Shouldn't people be like quarantined and checked?
Now, there are other alien life forms in this universe.
Yeah.
So are there procedures for dealing with alien life forms in this universe?
It's an unknown thing. It's not unfair to think that maybe he's infected or has some kind of parasite or something. It would definitely be worth quarantining him.
Sure. Well, I'm talking like standard operating procedures for what we are supposed to do as Marines.
Well, yeah, the first thing you would do is make sure that they're safe, and then you would quarantine them.
Okay.
If he were severely injured or showing any kind of signs of life-threatening trauma, you might put him back in the ice tub. You might put him back in stasis, but he seems to be okay for now.
All right.
We don't know if that thing made him sick or anything, though.
Then we quarantine Jed in the sick bay with Zuni and you, because Samson's got to go back to the bridge.
This is over comms, right?
Yeah.
And that means we have to go over and unhook it, yes?
We'll figure that out in a second, but yes,
All
absolutely.
right.
Do you want him on ice or not?
No,
No, we need to figure out
If
what's
we put
going
you
on
on ice,
with
you
him
get to be
first.
the guy you want to be in the beginning. It's fine.
There it is.
We have backup.
If I'm going to be in here guarding them, I could use a shotgun if anyone has one to spare.
You're not guarding him. He's not under attack. You're helping with the medical procedures.
I'm guarding Zuni. My rifle is
From
gonna
what?
be from the incursion that we just experienced. There could be other threats that we don't know about, and I'm not going to be able to use a long-range rifle in close quarters.
You shouldn't have any firearms in the sick bay.
Why not?
You're working the computers. That's why.
I'm keeping my firearms with me.
I agree with her. If you need it, I have an extra pulse
Man, it's
rifle on me.
really great that you're the squad leader then, huh, Brutus?
Hey,
I cut him out of comms.
Okay.
I march over to the med bay.
Hey, it'll take you a minute or two. To
I
get
march over there.
You have a shotgun?
The- the
I'm
stress-
bringing you a
the-
pulse rifle.
The stress is getting to everyone.
Okay.
It is.
Cool.
And then I order Samson to quarantine sick bay.
Okay. It says, do you want it secured or simply quarantined in?
Nobody goes in or out until we have results from Jed.
What I'm asking, sir, is do you want that to be the order, or do you want that to be the physically enforced situation?
Both.
Understood. So, yeah.
Because look at me, Samson. I am the captain now.
He just locked us in a room together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
This
you
asshole.
get her the
And
pulse
only one of you
rifle.
can be impregnated.
You walk away talking
And
to
it's not me.
Samson.
I pass over the pulse rifle to you.
How? Doors are locked.
I made it there before then. He
You
said
had
so.
to take a fucking elevator.
He just said
So
so.
it's sick bay's on the same level. It's just down there.
Mm.
But as you're walking
We're
away,
putting back in the fucking brig 2 games in a row.
you do hear the door to sick bay lock. It shuts and bolts, and you hear that as well. It shuts on you guys, and it secures. And you do hear Samson's voice over the PA in the room. It's like, "I apologize, ladies. It's for safety."
Cutter, you could have just told us.
Tried.
He's in one of his moods.
He's behaving.
Off comms too with Jed.
You're out of comms. He shut you off.
Oh, I just start.
I understand.
Stupid idiot captains, motherfucker! Oh, what the fuck? Where's bad vibes?
He hasn't left.
left him.
He's watching your robots right
Oh, I'm coming back. I'm just as I'm doing it, I'm storming. Yeah.
Told you. That guy just gets us in the shit.
I understand the reasoning behind the quarantine. Oracle. We want to make sure nothing funky
That's who he does.
happens.
I know.
Well, we have plenty of weapons.
And
And the
actually,
doors
it's
are
'cause
locked, so
I
we
think
should be
it's
safe
blast.
in here. In fact, we should probably be safer from the most of the ship now that we're in
It's
here.
pretty funny.
So I will assist you with whatever you need.
Thank you so much.
I'm in a pretty good mood.
This is something out of my comfort zone.
I think it's out of everyone's comfort zone. Even I have no data about this, and that's not something that I'm used to having.
Guess in a way this will be
It's
a fun
fine. It
experience.
went away. It's fine.
It'll be an experiment for sure.
So, you guys can let a little time pass. You guys catch your breath and everything. Nothing's come through the airlock. You're fairly secure that the space spiders can't open doors. So,
Yet.
Captain,
after,
you came down with us, right?
after
Oh, you went all the way up and now you're all the way back down again?
Yeah.
Perfect. I think you should probably sit and have a timeout, Brutus.
I'm guarding the hallway.
No, the gun is doing that. Go play your video game somewhere.
No, I'm guarding the hallway. I saw what the fuck that thing was.
There's a whole lot of no's coming from you. If you disobey another direct order, I'll just execute your ass.
As I look at you
He's
with
so
the
gay.
smart gun. I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
If you disobey
everybody,
another direct order, I will execute your ass.
everybody, just chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. God damn it, Brutus, come sit down here and play your damn game.
This wasn't even my case originally.
Just
Fine.
walk away. I'm not even supposed to be here.
Fine. I will go play my game, and when you are being eaten by Facehacker, I will laugh.
Oh, does your sentry gun only work when you're around it?
I'm walking
Shut
away.
up.
I'm walking away with the smart gun. You're being very mean. Calm down.
About an hour passes. Everybody loses 3 stress levels.
Yeah, no.
You're
I'm
Gucci. I don't know what you're talking about. No stress, no wounds.
Well, hold
Great.
up. I don't
Chill,
think
bro.
we're going to wait an hour, though, because we need to go undock the ship.
I'm getting my stress level.
I'm just saying, if we were gonna wait
There's-
and then go undock it, we can. But it's up to you.
Yeah. There's patching up that needs to be done. There's cooling off that I think everybody could use. It's up to you guys, but you guys have about that long if you want to wait, make a plan. If you want to have Samson explain exactly what needs to be done.
So we'll have Samson explain it for sure, because I don't know that any of us know how to do it.
If it requires heavy machinery, I got you.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there's a couple of people in
You
the
wouldn't
squad
even need EVA,
that,
would he?
that are
Yes.
trained.
Does my
For what?
agility
We
count?
still are affected by the elements. We can last. a
Oh,
bit
the
longer.
cold. Okay.
Well, yeah,
Oh, were you talking about? I see what you're going with there. I see what
we'd last longer than any of you, but we still need an EVA suit.
That radiation.
Yeah, the way this thing needs to be secured, it has to be unsecured from the inside. This is a very ridiculously heavy piece of equipment. This is the drill bit, basically, that is what allows this thing to be a tug.
Of course it does.
So,
Of course, there's not an easy escape button.
Yeah.
Escape.
You mean they
Por favor,
didn't secure
escape.
this thing with the fucking things we used to hold up the walls?
no, there's no hangers.
All right. We'll get the explanation from Samson, and then Brutus, Bad Vibes, and myself will go over there and disconnect.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Do you need to actually lay eyes on for any of this for your reports?
No, I think we're well past.
Mark.
I mean, everything will get reported anyways for the most part.
Samson should collect some type of specimen container for this creature that's on the ship.
I'll probably send another follow-up
You can do that.
report into friendly space or whatever, just an update.
No evidence.
All
I
right,
encountered crazy fucking organism.
space spiders. Space spiders.
Bring Space Raid.
Corporal, so it is going to be you, me, and Bad Vibes.
Yes.
All right.
Come on, that guy.
And you've got
Yeah, it's a
heavy
tiny-
machinery
oh,
training, which will help.
Cool.
Yeah.
Attached to your shirt or not?
Hey.
No,
Now that
no,
that
no,
crazy
no,
shit
no,
isn't
that's
happening.
things-
That makes sense.
I'm sorry. It's no shit, terrifying. I'm not thinking.
Yeah, my best friend's up in sick bay right now. Barely breathing.
Drives the cat.
I get it.
I mean, you're the one who got him into this situation.
This man switched so fast! Holy shit!
The guy who's passed out says what?
Well, he's playing Bad Vibes now. That's why I said. That's what that comment was. That was just a.
Marine Corps service is not compulsory. He volunteered, just like you did, for the fucking 30th time.
You're fucking ass.
You know what? You go first.
That's always you go first.
Wouldn't want to lead by example.
Leadership? What's that? I don't know.
You two just
two
need to
are
be in the
locked
room.
down.
Let me guess. This character's mom's an admiral too.
No. Tell you some things about Bad Vibes Mom, though.
Aware of God's creation.
So it's three of you.
You need to keep
three
that in
of
the
you on
video.
Spider Watch. You're not going, right, Marshall?
I'm gonna just continue to stay on the bridge and I guess now monitor comms actively and just assist Samson with whatever he kind of needs.
Okay.
So when I end this episode, I'm just gonna throw up a little sticker. It's gonna hit the screen. It's gonna say, "Yeah, he slept with his mom." Pointed arrow.
You two would know.
I mean, it still hasn't happened yet.
All right.
On God.
So close. All right, so the three of you are gonna tack up and go.
It looks like Brutus, since he can handle heavy machinery, is probably going to deal with the actual unhooking of the mechanism.
And so can Vibes.
Okay.
So you're taking two people that have that. And Samson explains to you that it should completely disengage itself. That's what it's designed to do. If for any reason it doesn't, and he shows you there are seismic charges and whatnot that you can use. They're not military grade explosive charges. That's not what the ship has. But
We can't, because the ship won't, we couldn't command the ship to just literally break off the damn thing.
no, it won't do that, and it's
Right.
actually not really capable of it. This thing is designed to withhold those stresses.
Instead of going to the enemy ship, could we just use a Vibes thermite charge on the side on our side?
I don't have
Thermite's
that
not
much
going to burn through that much of a hole.
I don't know. I was thinking like with the hatches on our side.
That there isn't a hatch. This
Or not the hatch,
this-
but like the locking mechanism on our side.
Could we use his thermite to cut it through?
it would take more of an explosive force than we're capable of doing right now.
All right.
Can we rig the sentry gun to be on a dead man switch?
Verbal command.
How so?
As in, it's not activated until our life signs drop to 0.
This is your sentry gun. You do have a tablet where you can go in and then turn it on behind you and then turn it off and come back in. So
Oh no, I'm specifically because we have to turn it off to go past it.
Yeah.
So what I would like is to rig it in some way so that if we 3 die, it turns back on.
You could have Jake come down. Jake come down and arm it. What's he doing up there? Sitting on his ass?
Jake
I don't
from
believe
State
so
Farm.
because we don't. The problem is signal inside. So getting
Right.
the signal that you.
Okay, we'll not worry about it then. We'll just keep it off and hope for the best.
The signal
yeah,
is
that's
close
gonna
enough that from the airlock before you open the door.
fuck
with
am
the
I getting
controller,
assaulted for? What the
You
hell?
can turn it off on and off.
That's a good
What are you
idea.
seeing? There is
So you go through,
What?
the door closes,
What?
you
There's
turn it
nothing.
on, and
There's
before you come
nothing.
back, you turn it off.
You've got the control.
So
No,
you
I
cover
don't
the
like that
hallway.
idea at all.
Oh.
Because in the panic of us trying to get out, somebody's going to have to actually push the button instead of shoot or fight, or if I go down, somebody's going to have to pick it up to push the button. It's just a nightmare.
Leave it all and carry it.
You
So
sit
happy-
Overwatch.
I'm so happy I'm not part of this conversation.
Is there, Samson says, is there a reason not to take it and deploy it
Inside.
Oh, I thought
We
once it
don't-
was set up, it was just too much of an ass pain to
No.
set it.
No,
like-
it
I can
be,
lift it.
It can be taken down, and you could set it
This
up
big?
How heavy is that?
to. It's really heavy, but it could be set up inside to cover your retreat. It doesn't. Need
How
to
long
stay
does it take to set up, though?
Minutes, 15 minutes.
And how long is it going to take to detach the
Yeah.
lock?
They were in big ass Pelican cases. They salvaged them from the dropship crash.
Yeah.
Can I just turn it off and lift it?
Yeah, but it's not any better than the gun you're carrying, and the gun you're carrying is designed for you to use it that way.
No, he's talking about moving it that way.
Moving it. And if I have to,
That's
use it,
why
I
you
can.
said it's going to take about 15 minutes to actually set up.
Well, no, you can move it because it's already set up. So
Yeah, so you just
and
bring it down
he's
there.
strong, so yeah,
Okay.
you can basically just collapse it. and
Yeah, well,
carry it like
we can
this.
do that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But
And then I can use
it's
the
on
gun on the
inside.
other hand.
Then it's on the inside to help you.
That's fine.
We're not going to open the door unless it's you, so we don't need it on this side. Those things don't seem to be able to open doors. Or
Yeah, they're probably smart. They'll figure it out.
Don't you even start with that shit. Gonna make me paranoid by the end of this.
All right, when you get in there, you set that and then provide Overwatch. I'll help with Overwatch. You're disabling the locks.
Yes, go roll.
Is
Roger Dodger.
Yes.
that big bulky thing the best weapon for a small target?
Yes?
Yeah. Don't you think you'd want something more mobile?
My smart gun?
Yeah.
It auto locks. What do you mean?
It got at somebody holding a rifle. I'm just thinking that.
More bullets, better.
Okay. Okay.
So I come down the elevator and I come over to you and I go, you should take this with you, and I throw you this light orb.
A light orb.
Light orb?
Okay.
What does that do?
You turn it on and
Oh.
roll it, and it creates a
Oh,
light
yeah,
source.
that was great.
Oh, that's
Okay.
kind of cool.
I mean, I have throwable strobes, but those are a little different.
Poor Joe. Smaller gun. No, more bullets. What is this?
It should help
If
you
one of those things is climbing up
at
you,
least
are
see
you
if
gonna be able
something's
to-
coming your way while you guys are trying to get everything
That's what
set up.
pistol and hatchet are for. I have personal defense weapons.
All right.
Okay.
I am not leaving Bertha.
Open door.
Moving. Okay. You open the door. There's.
I swear to God, one.
Again, the ship seems to respond and match to your
I
thing.
swear
And
to fucking
let you guys in.
All right.
It
The hallways light up. It's like a low light, though, right?
Yeah, it's well enough to see, but yeah, they don't come on real bright. It's not like daylight.
Okay. Yeah, I'll roll the light orb out. And then vibes. Did these things pick up on heat sense? On the heat sensors.
Oh, the
Could you see them?
spiders?
Mm-hmm.
Could we? I don't think so.
You have no idea because nobody had a chance to try.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you. It's a little busy carrying Dead Man Jed.
All right. I'll occasionally just flip over and turn on the FLIR and then turn it back off, and every now and then.
You do see that the weird heat signatures off the wall, they're not real bright, but it does seem like there's something organic to the ship.
Like to the walls?
Yes. You don't see anything moving, but you do see heat circulating in spots. And
Oh, okay.
spots of it are warm.
All right, get it done.
I still have the motion
Okie
tracker.
dokie. Can I get those dice?
Just, do you want to?
Not
All
those dice.
Technically, she didn't give it back before
Yeah.
she was put in quarantine.
Yeah, she does. She still has the motion tracker.
You guys
Good.
need to get in and find a way below the level that you
The
enter
best part
to
is
get to the
when the
level
motion
because
tracker
it's below the
signals
gantry.
on Jed's unmoving body.
Outside more. I thought we were just disconnecting it.
Watching the video,
Oh,
it's
no.
one of the side rooms. One of the side rooms is sitting there facing
Yeah.
him.
Great.
The one who came up was one of the first doors.
And we couldn't do it with an EVA suit on the outside. That would
You
work.
can't detach it.
Right.
I have
Okay.
some
He
dessert
had to go in
MREs if
and
you'd like a
attach
snack
it and
to
then
call
come
me
back
now.
up through the gantry.
Okay, tracking.
All right.
We're just having a girls' night in sick bay.
In sick bay
Eating,
quarantine.
eating dessert MREs.
Lead the way.
Well, the boys
Okay.
have fun.
Well,
I don't know where I'm going.
All the doors are open and you see the floor for the first time. It looks
Took me
like
like
a
6
black
hours, but I
sand.
got-
Right.
Everywhere you step, it's fully stable. You've got good traction. Yeah, and you get to the first door, which you couldn't open before, but it is open now, and you believe that this is the one the guy came up from below decks to go back into the ship because he was right by the gantry on the video you saw.
well, this is probably.
But we're
right.
not 30 meters in, so we're still broadcasting to the rest of the ship, right?
To the first door, you're past the cutoff point, so you do lose comms.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, gonna go through the doorway, I guess, and see if that leads us where we're going. I'm gonna keep it high ready while I'm moving because there's spiders here. I know there's 100 of them.
I let the smart guns auto track kind of kick in.
Okay.
I just no. Don't give this man.
I just want to look at something.
Oh no, D6s.
I just want to see something. It's not.
Yeah. You want to see if we're gonna die? That's what you're doing.
It's not real important or anything.
I just said that. This is my line. What the hell?
Not even important at all.
All right, so yeah, you guys enter into the first room, and it's a big, fairly nondescript room. It's got what looks like a panel or workbench around one side, but it's all those weird controls and stuff that you can see. When you step into the room, parts of it light up with a blue kind of luminescence, but there's not much to it. And you do see across the room is what looks like a ramp down. The doorways in this they look to be about 15 feet tall, and they're almost 10 feet wide. They're gigantic hallway going down, and the door that opens into the room is big like that. Well, now that these open, you see that they're doors. Yeah, they're huge.
Big fellas. Probably. Well, gotta keep going. I want to get the hell out of here.
Observation check.
Observation station. The hell is observation?
With assistance, because if anything that was out of the ordinary,
Where's
the sentry
observation?
gun would shoot it.
Well, the sentry. If we're not at our
I am
target,
not
the sentry gun
observant.
shouldn't be set up.
No, I'm just.
Are
Smart
you still
guy.
carrying
We're
that
still
with you,
thinking.
or were you
Yeah,
leaving
no,
it to
it's
cover?
Well, we're not
it?
separating. We're all going together. So.
Right, but I thought when you got into the ship, you were setting it up to cover where you had to come out.
Oh
You're gonna keep
no,
it
the
with
idea
you
is
now?
for the sentry gun to cover him while he works.
Oh, okay. So you're still lugging that thing.
Yes.
Okay. You are fatigued as shit.
Joe's like, well, that changes the roll I made earlier.
No.
Takes away some dice.
Dos successos.
This thing is fucking heavy.
I just
Spanish
hope that,
for
I just
no
hope that
success.
sentry gun is
what's
smart
gonna-
enough to track a moving target going into someone's face and not blow their head off.
Ooh, it doesn't matter what it hits.
It
just
picks up
spray.
something and it's just like, enemy over there! Bam! All through Steven style. All right.
Oh, Kira.
She hit snort face.
Supposed to shut it off before you carry it around. You're not sure with the other noises, and especially with this heavy guy with his gun harness and smart gun and everything he's carrying around. You're pretty sure you heard some kind of heavy footfall behind you guys.
All right. Then I whip around at quick speed.
Okay.
Level weapon.
Observation check again. No stress check, but you guys.
You can't use it.
He's at the rear right now. Because you're carrying something, so you have to be in the middle, and you know he put you on point.
Hell yeah.
So
Do I see him stopping?
you guys basically you're in tune enough and watching each other enough that the movement does catch you.
I stop and I put the goddamn
Success.
turret down.
How many? Just one?
Yeah.
Okay. In the room, you're coming down the ramp, and it's basically just a ramp, a landing, and another ramp down.
Mm-hmm.
You're at the landing and turning when you hear something up top, and the light's enough to see, but it's not real bright. When you level the gun, you swear you see movement.
Clever girl. No. I think we're being hunted. There's something back there.
What the hell do you mean hunted?
More
Something's
spiders, right?
following us. How big did I feel like the movement was?
It was like head level, like a person trying to not be seen.
I told you he was into it.
I'm glad I got that one with the net markings. That cracked me up.
Show yourself.
We're right here.
Could be a person.
I put the turret down.
Almost lost it.
What do you mean has
Colonial
lost it?
Marines. Make yourself known. Otherwise, we're pulling the trigger.
Observation.
Okay. Nice piece.
You do not want my dice.
No, I do not.
Turn
You
it
see
down
that?
and turn it on. Amazing.
I have not turned it on. I just put it down.
He set it down and he's leaning against. It's leaning.
So if we have enough time, I'm going to open the legs.
Like you're gonna try to set it
How
up.
long does it take to
15
set it up?
It'll just take you a couple of rounds because
Oh,
you
okay.
basically just have to open the tripod, lock it, make sure everything's good.
I'm gonna set it up.
What's going on there?
Oh, nothing.
What
Nothing?
happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Two
So yeah,
characters in a row.
you guys are at the landing.
What you got there? A smoothie?
So Cutter is basically right at the top of the first, or at the bottom of the first ramp, about to go on the landing. When he spun around, so he's basically got his back foot on the landing, his lead foot on the ramp, looking up. You're in the middle of the landing, about to start going down, when you're trying to set this tripod up on this landing. And there's enough room because it's a wide ass hallway. But you're trying to set it up in the middle of the hallway there. You're just a step or two down, and there's nothing in the middle. It just wraps around, so you can still see up where he's watching, and that's what you're watching. Yeah. Let me see those.
I hope that there are no 6s on those die.
What do you mean? Huh?
Yes.
You over there less, okay? Huh. Never mind.
Good.
No,
Then
that's a
which
huh
case
for
do
you. That's a woo for us.
So
Very different reaction. Sign.
you won't have your fast action to aim. It doesn't catch you flat-footed, but out of the darkness below, you hear the skitter, just in time to turn and look, and there's another one of those spiders running up, but you do get to shoot first. It did not stalk you.
This makes me so happy.
No.
Doesn't matter how many characters you
Oh,
play.
he got a success.
Okay.
Got a success.
That's more than last time.
So
Yeah, you're
that's-
telling me.
Fucking hilarious.
That's 2 damage.
Maybe I should have stressed it.
4 on the chart.
I should have stressed it.
I should have bookmarked this page. I actually wasn't expecting you guys to have this much xenomorph action. It's kind of fun.
Do I have time to stress it?
Well, why?
You do, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You could reroll to a 0. Oh no, you're gonna keep your success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You keep this success.
Hey, 2 more successes.
2 more success.
3 success.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shit.
More damage.
So
Let's go straight to alien hell.
That's a lot of damage.
straight to alien. Okay, so that's actually really good. So that's 4
You suck.
What did he do? Why are you angry?
and 3.
Listen, no matter what happens to
Special
them,
doing nothing.
we're still gonna be stuck on the ship when the other thing comes out of his chest.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's the quarantine.
Yeah. So it's gonna be me and fucking Samson at the very end.
Okay, yeah, and now that you know what it does, you do hit it with two quick bursts, and it's solid. You guys hear the weapon fire, and you're focused. It doesn't startle you, but it ramps you up because you're already.
Yeah, I drop to a knee facing the same way and just yell, "Report!"
And you see it. You see the action. Basically, it was something coming up the ramp off the side of the ramp.
I thought that was below me.
It is below
Yeah,
you.
I'm not looking away from where I was looking upwards.
Well, you're catching it out of your peripheral because it's
Oh,
moving up this
It's like
way.
a switchback.
Okay,
And it jumps.
Gotcha.
And you see this thing like a catcher's mitt coming at his face, and
He shot it.
and Bad Vibes
Good job, man.
takes a step or two back and catches it midair and moves, and acid splashes all over the wall. But it came from below.
Bam.
And yeah, let's go.
Just barely.
You're like.
It's gonna be your new nickname. Just barely.
Just barely.
And with the commotion,
Out comes Mama.
no, not Mom. That would be mean.
Frank.
We do have a lot of guns. I'd
I'm
like to
gonna
point
draw
that out.
first. Okay.
Take
Take
the
one and
sentry
pass
guns,
it.
smart guns, and pulse rifles and grenades.
Oh, it's
are definitely
initiative.
clean.
Wait, what?
I don't know what would be.
Justin.
Don't throw it. Don't.
Just remember that's gonna be picked up on the microphone.
What the fuck
And
happened?
it actually caught her in the knuckle with the edge.
It landed right on the cuticle.
You
It
gambited
hurt.
her.
Ow.
See?
All right. So yeah,
Get a low
from
initiative.
the top. Is anybody packing stress still right now, or did everybody else?
I just earned the
Yes.
stress.
Okay, so roll. You're
Roll.
seeing something brand new. Just roll it.
It's scary.
Stress.
It's very scary.
Only gonna matter if you roll a 6, so you got good odds.
Yeah.
Can he stress that?
No, he can't. He can't roll that because.
By the way, so he rolled to see if he got stressed by this creature. He rolled a 6.
Which gives him a nervous twitch, which gives you a stress level and you a stress level.
What the fuck? See him.
Y'all
I'm gonna
nervous?
shoot you. It's with the gun.
It's okay, I'm going first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one extra die though.
Yeah.
The adrenaline's pumping.
Okay.
So what did you get?
Do I get an
I got a
extra
4.
stress for
I got a
that?
2. He got a 1. Fuck.
And you see, we don't have a map for this. We didn't really get to use the other one, but
Oh no!
Nope.
a big
Just put it on top of the hall, on top of the little cardboard hallway that you have.
Yeah, that's the super big one.
Well, that's not the super big
We
one,
can
but
use this guy. That's fine. But yeah.
Out.
Something bigger than a spider comes scrambling, using the walls and everything around the corner and coming down the ramp right at you. Top of the order.
Do you want to set up
Did I
a cam
get-
for this?
No, because it's
not that scene.
Yeah.
All right.
You're in a stairwell.
Did I get an extra stress from that twitch I just developed?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm
But
going,
you're nervous enough that it's affecting the people around you.
I'm gonna shoot it in its big shiny banana of a head.
Okay.
Banana? Someone say banana.
You have your full action this time, so.
I will aim.
Okay.
Got
You. Yeah.
that mercy.
Well, you shoot the shit out of it.
Is that nothing in a face hugger?
That is one success and a face hugger.
Oh,
Okay. So
Like I heard
one
this
stress
story
level and
before.
make another stress check,
All
and you'll probably be fine.
You say that. You say that.
What are the odds, right? Yeah, you're
All
good.
right.
You hold it together, but you are not into this because this is a lot bigger than the spider, and you are going to need to reload before you can shoot again. You do 2 points of damage.
That's a little damage.
So drawing a weapon. It's faster
And
than
they
reloading.
do. They apparently do bleed. You light it up. It does seem to spray that acid, like the other one, everywhere, and this is a lot bigger. So
If it
that's
bleeds, we can kill it.
No wonder. That is right. Oh shit! Seriously?
That's not a good sound.
It probably has like 8 armor or something fucking stupid.
That was
I mean,
3
they
rolls.
are pretty tough.
Okay. Yeah, you do injure it,
Maybe?
and it's not 8. It's 10, but only 5 versus fire.
Called it.
All right. So yeah, second up.
I shoot it.
Okay.
A lot.
With
Okay.
what?
My smart gun. What the hell do you think?
You are going to lose your fast action, so you can't aim because you're setting up a sentry gun. So you can spin and fire, but you can't aim. Okay. Roll and decide if it's worth stress. Nice.
I'm going to stress it.
Okay.
That's your smart gun? I expected more from a smart gun.
He took a 2 away from my A. Did I count wrong? 2, 4, 6, 8. No, that's right.
Take 2.
19.
Much better. I got a face hugger though.
Okay.
3 successes and a face hugger.
Smart gun? Oh my god.
And I rolled a 3 for my stress.
Strength fire?
Okay.
Second rank.
So
fire.
add the stress level.
Well,
Remember
you
to
could
increase
also
by
argue
1 and
that
what's your
the
total?
mag
3.
gems.
Alright.
Not the weapon, but the mag.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that he would.
Spend 5 minutes emptying that.
Yeah. Well,
Smart gun, you can download those rounds quick. but
it'll go
still
real
it'll take a
fast.
while.
but
So,
yeah.
and it's bonus 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. So then
So what's the base damage on that one?
3.
3, and you got how many successes?
3 more, so 6.
Total of 6 damage. Nice. And yeah, you shoot until the weapon locks up. You've emptied half your mag. You're essentially going to need to take a reload action to re-ready the weapon.
250 rounds down that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So there's no action on these guns. They're electronically fired. So nothing needs to go backwards and forward to fire another round, which means
trigger is like
the action is super fast. Yeah, the amount of rounds per minute is insane on these guns.
Yeah, it's like 1,200 rounds per minute, I think.
So yeah, you shoot the shit out of it. Your weapon locks up. It's also coming down the ramp at him, so you have to let.
It takes an action or a fast action.
Reloading takes an action.
Hey, Joe.
Hmm?
This is utterly amazing, but it's 1 in the morning and I have work in 6 hours, so I feel like I might have to bail on you guys as much as I don't want to. So
Just a
you
few
got
more minutes.
2. Yeah.
I just want to like pulse check and see like
where we're at now.
Oh, that's its attack. That's not what we want to do. Not yet. On its dex, try the. Okay. So it basically crumbles to the ground in front of you.
Step on it.
Well, it takes one last desperate attack before it's actually dead.
Oh god.
And it face hugs.
Yeah.
What? It just hugs me?
Okay.
Back in that strategy game I was telling you about, there was one of the forms, literally all it did was carry facehuggers into battle.
Oh.
It's coming right at you. It gets chewed up and it just can't quite get to you. And the last thing it does is it slams its hands on the ground in front of you, and you realize that basically when it's on its haunches and its hands on the ground, it's still just about as tall as you.
So this is not a drone then.
And the last thing it does is it gets right in your face and looks at you. Your stress level goes up by 1, and I need you to make a panic test. You feel it looking straight through you in a primal way that shakes you.
Don't actually throw it, please, God.
I just needed 1. Panic test is just 1 die, right?
Yeah, and add your
I
stress
thought it
level.
was going to do the mouth thingy.
Okay, you're good. But yeah, it just stares at you with just this primal power that just unsettles you.
Yeah.
And it is dead.
Okay.
The acid starts to burn the soles of your boots a little bit as it slides down. It's not doing any damage or anything. It's just.
Yeah. Okay. Unlock the thing. We're leaving now.
Okay.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What? Holy shit!
There are bigger ones too, I guess. I don't know. It's got acid blood just like the other one.
Great.
What the fuck?
All right. Fix your gun.
What if every alien has acid blood and we're the only things that don't?
Shut the fuck up and unlock it!
We're the weird ones.
All right, so you guys go down the ramp, and then it opens up into the hallway, and you can see at the end of the hallway where this gigantic grapple has come in and grabbed the inside of the ship, and you can see it's obviously what you're looking for.
Okay. Do I need to make a heavy machinery check to?
Yes.
Please send those dice back. For favor. Oh, you know what? I mean,
No, they fucked you last time. Don't do
This is all.
You need to use all Custodes dice. That's the trick.
because all I get with these is 6s.
Blessed be the Custodes.
Don't do it.
Name of the Emperor.
I
One
told
success.
you.
All out.
Okay, and that is all it takes. Give me another heavy machinery check.
Can I help? Or am I? No, I'm probably in cover.
If he,
2 successes.
If he doesn't get any successes on this one, then yeah, but it's fine. You got it. The machinery works like it's supposed to. You latch it, and it starts to fold in and ungrapple and tweak itself and move in. And it occurs to both of you that when this thing rolls out, it's going to leave a hole in the hull.
I run. And I leave the sentry gun.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry about your robot friend. We have to leave.
I run, and I turn it on.
Okay.
As we run to make sure it's pointing away from us.
Okay.
Even if it's on the floor. I
Okay.
shoot shit.
It'll fly out. It's going to
So,
space
yeah,
and see us.
you're not entirely sure what they're doing.
Lights
You're,
the
you're
gantry
watching
up.
down the hall away from them and everything. And there's this brief moment of excitement with, fuck, yes, it worked. and then you see it panic like, "Oh fuck, it worked!" And both of them who know what they're doing, that's why you brought them, they have that, and they just haul ass recklessly back up the stairwell.
Run! Need to cover us! Oh shit! Fuck the cover! Run!
Okay. Mobility checks from all three of you.
Fuck.
How's that mean, boss?
Yeah, exactly.
And 2 die penalty.
I only need 3 of them.
2 die is a lot when you don't have many to spare.
Yeah.
Yikes. You need 3?
Yeah.
Here, I
Success?
Not at all. Oh wait, I'm gonna stress it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stress it. Do I need more than one?
Just need
Okay. Would you like to?
Lucky bastard.
You got
Oh
one?
wait, I need to roll 2 stress dice though.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we're supposed to add our stresses to this.
1, 2.
2 successes.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
And a face hugger though.
No.
No, I got
that
the
wasn't
face
a hugger.
hugger.
Oh,
He got
I'm
the
blind
face
at
hugger.
distance.
So
I forgot
1
to roll.
stress
Did you
level
pass
and
them?
add again.
What?
Did you get a success?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what happened with the face hugger. So add a stress level and roll a d6. Tell me what you get. Oh, you're good.
3.
You're good.
4.
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys all just barely make it. The vacuum hits. It's more like a concussive wave the way it hits you to start with. Your ears blow out and ring, and you guys get up the ramp and past that mess that you shot in the stairwell, and out into that main hall just in time for that concussive hit of vacuum, and there's a slight pull, and then that chitin-looking door slams down behind you.
We're safe. There are no threats on the ship, and we're good to go.
I don't stop running.
Okay. Yeah, you guys run a few more steps up the hallway, and you hear on the comms, "We appear to be free and unhooked. Are you okay?"
From Samson.
No, we're not okay. Go!
Oh fuck!
Okay. So yeah, you guys get back to the airlock, and it opens. You guys get through to your ship. You close it across the gantryway, and you've got the folks.
Now, is Samson trained for medical?
Yeah.
Okay. Then everybody gets put in stasis except for Jed, and Samson can just watch after him
We're not
until
going
until he's healthy. Oh, no, you don't need to.
None of us are going in stasis. We still got this thing we're figuring out.
That's what. Well, that's what. Yeah.
Okay. So the ship is free, and it backs away, and Samson makes sure that you're free and clear, and you seem to be floating free, and you're good. You said, "Yeah, we're free. We can leave now." It's a shame we couldn't find any of my old crew. And during the discussion, it should be safe to put Jed in stasis as well if you would like. He is stabilized.
Oh yeah, of course.
Put him in stasis.
Well, we don't actually need to be
medically
in
speaking.
stasis right away, though. I'd rather that
Not until we go down
them
to
stay
hyperdrive.
there in quarantine. We'd have to release quarantine in order to fix that. So no, they can just
We have
work
a
on that
stasis
while
pod
we're
in
down
the
here.
sick bay, don't we?
Oh, you probably have a stasis pod, at least one in sick bay.
On this type of ship, no, there would be one cryo bay.
Oh,
Because they would move them if they were going to put them, and that way they can centralize the control and power.
Gotcha. Well, then, yeah, they can't leave until they fix the issue. And we all just sail off into space, knowing everything will be fine.
So yeah, if you guys want to go into stasis, then he can hyperdrive, and somebody can stay awake if they want, but it's not recommended for people to be zipping through hyperspace.
Well, they can't leave quarantine.
It messes with your head.
Yeah, I know it's. I know.
Yeah. Well, if you're in stasis, then that's the safest quarantine you can be in.
Yeah, but we're gonna if we went into hyperspace, we would.
Mallory might be able to come get me.
Oh, you're gonna have Mallory come get you?
Yeah, she's still
Let me know.
awake.
All right. So yeah,
That's where we leave it.
yeah, we can leave it there.
So we didn't jump into hyperspace. We're still trying to figure the problem out.
The address here.
6200.
Which means technically we can pick it back up at some point. If you
I mean, just
Yeah.
you could literally just have her meet you
I
outside
quite
the JC
enjoy
Penney
playing
at Meadowwood
Angel,
Mall.
so-
It's right across the street.
You get the initiative cards here.
It's a cool system.
I like it. I would like
It's
again. It's a good game. It'd be something worth playing again. That's for
It's,
sure.
it's an
This is a
interesting
hoot.
system. Yeah, it was fun. and it
Fucking
was-
great, Joe.
There was supposed to be a little more between the encounters, but we were having fun engaging the characters and with the banter and everything.
Yeah,
so
the
that's
role
what
play
the
is
game
great.
is about.
Yeah, with
so.
this group, always assume that most of your time is going to get eaten up from the role play.
Yeah, we just want to talk
Honestly-
have fun.
Almost
Honestly, I'm good
every
with
single
that.
one shot we've done.
Yeah,
And I'm
and each time each person's like, "I love it," but I was not prepared.
I'm pretty sure the only one shot that actually stayed like completely on task was when you DM'd the Bard Out of Hell.
Yeah.
You did a very good job of keeping the role playing and the pace moving forward at the same time. And I still know you cut a ton of shit, you know. But that's I think Kira's the only one who's properly like 100% micromanaged our time the right way when it comes to one shots.
It's
not
hard.
easy.
You gotta force us to do stuff.
It's
if you understand
you
time.
kind of do.
Well, I honestly felt like this was a lot on rails, but if I don't let you guys play the characters, then I feel like I'm not letting you play the game.
Yeah.